Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Drop the Tea. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone is doing well. As you come in, can you please hit the thumbs up button? Please and thank you. And make sure when you come in, you're liking the video. If you want to comment on the video, you can. And please follow me on all my platforms. Also, we have the Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 on the screen. Fair use, fair use. And then also, let's just get the housekeeping out the way. All things said are alleged and in my very own opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to any clips or any music that you may hear or see on my channel. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Also, if you would like to support the channel, you guys know how to do that as well. And also, if you would like to become a member for $2.99 a month, you can. And also, you can give memberships as well. All right, guys. So y'all know next week is going to be a busy week for us. Y'all know we got an upcoming court date with Melody and Martell. And then after that, we're going to have a court date with Ken and Trish. So I'm trying to figure out, how do we think these court dates are going to go? Do you think that maybe the judge that Mel and Martell have left and they got a new judge now? I'm hoping so. If they can get the same judge that Trish and Marques got, that would be a win-win for all of us. So I'm hoping that will happen. Or, I hope that everything goes into Melanie's favor, because I know she's tired of going to court. Melanie got other things to do. So I know she wants this to be over with, or what have you. I'm hoping that they see things in Melanie's favor, where she is allowed to move from Huntsville to, get on with her life and leave the past in the past, and just let them have Huntsville, because Melanie has got bigger and she has outgrown Huntsville. So it's time for her to move on. Melanie has elevated, she has grown and things like that. So Melanie is ready for bigger things. So Huntsville is just something that's kind of holding her back from, from what she want to do. So I hope that goes in her favor. I hope that goes in her favor. Well, I'm praying that everything goes in her favor and that she's allowed to have full custody of the kids, and just let Martell have visitation. That would be good if he could just have visitation. And that's just my personal opinion. Because he's not I'm trying to think of a good word. He's not stable. He's not stable. So he not ready to, I don't think he's fully into being to co-parenting. Because anytime you got to call for food and things like that, then that's a problem. Okay, so if he really, really wants to co-parent, he wouldn't act the way that he acts. Because now there is no way that Melanie, is going to be open to anything he got to say anymore. She done gave that man chance after chance after chance. And give me just a second here, guys. All right, so we're hoping everything goes in Melanie's favor next week, Wednesday. Close my door. Hope everything goes in her favor next week, Wednesday. And then also we're going to have Trish and Marques. Now this is going to be a hot mess. Now allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, I heard that they said that she wants to bring the kids to court. I guess what, to testify or something to that effect. But I think she thinks she's going to wiggle her way out of this because I think she does not like to be told what to do. So I think that's why she did not do what she was told to do, as to have Ken out by 5 o'clock. Or, guys, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she didn't understand. But if you don't understand things in court, you need to open your mouth. You need to open your mouth. Now, this is the thing. If Ken leaves, is he going to still help her pay the bills? Or, or will he leave? Y'all think he's going to leave? We shall see. Because from what I've heard, that I don't think he wants to leave. He doesn't want to leave. But this is my thing too, guys. I don't know why women get, I don't know why they meet these men and they really don't know that much about them and move them in the house with their kids. I do not understand this. I do not understand. Why? Why? Why can't he just have his house? You have your house. If y'all want to see each other, y'all go over each other's house. And in this day and age, and especially with our little girls and things like that, you don't know what the man after. And I especially wouldn't be letting nobody tuck my 12-year-old in no bed. You not the daddy. You ain't tucking nobody in the fucking bed. Allegedly. I'm just just baffled. Why do these women do this? They know what all the stuff going on in the world. Why would you do that? Just asking. Now I'm not saying that this is what Marques the daddy said. That's why Marques was so upset. So I'm just saying what the daddy said. My situation and things like that, I wouldn't dare let no man move in the house with me, and I got a 14-year-old daughter. No, sir. I have to get a second job if it got that bad where I need help with my rent or whatever. I'm just not gonna do it. And a lot of women do that. They could be knowing a guy maybe for a couple of weeks or a couple of months. They'll let them move on in the house with them with their kids, and I don't know what's wrong with them. So we're going to be talking about that. Also, we're going to be talking about the sneak peek. Well, we're going to be talking about the Bell Collective a little bit. We're going to talk a little bit about the Braxtons. Let me know, guys, are y'all watching the Bell Collective, and are you guys watching the Braxtons? Let me know in the chat. And then let me know if you guys are watching Beyond the Gates as well. And girl, let me tell y'all, baby, I don't know what happened yesterday with Wanda, but baby, Wanda had went the fuck off. Excuse me, we're not even past the 10-minute mark. Wanda had went off yesterday. Now, I try not to be in no drama. I try not to even watch it or anything like that. But baby, I think I was over there on Who Knew's page. Shout out to Who Knew, and I seen some of it. So then I said, well, let me just go to Wanda page myself and look at it. And baby, Wanda was over there. Wanda had went off. Every word was a cuss word. Now, I'm not going to say the name of the content creator she was talking about, but she was going off. She was going off. Now, she said that, she don't care if people talk about Tisha, but just not, talk about stuff about Love and Marriage Huntsville, nothing private. I think it was Tisha's birthday this week. Was it Tuesday was her birthday or Monday? And, they said Tisha was feeling a little down because of, y'all know her cousin and things like that. And so Wanda was upset about that. Now, Now personally myself, I didn't hear any content creator talking about Tisha and her cousin. I didn't. I must have missed it. I must have missed it. But Wanda was not too happy. I think she got word about it, and she was going off. She don't want nobody talking about her daughter. Now, and I can understand that, but you also got to understand too, when you choose to put yourself out here on YouTube, on the internet, and you are a reality uh, personality, people are going to say stuff about you. It comes with the job. So that's what it is, unless you're going to get off the television. But if not, people have the freedom of speech. They're going to say stuff. Now, I can understand her position where she said that she don't want people talking about her niece that's no longer here and her daughter. Okay, so I can understand that. That's a sticky subject. So I understand. But again, that goes back where you cannot tell content creators what to say on their page. You can't do it. Content creators are going to say what they want to say, and that's why we have freedom of speech. Now, I have no problem with anybody or anything like that. I say stuff about Tisha pertaining to the show. I say stuff about Marcel pertaining to the show, or whatever else. If he gets out here on Instagram and start talking, nonsense like he did yesterday, then I do, I get it. I get it. But any mother is going to stick up for their daughter. And we know that Tisha and Marcel are a public figure, but this is just a mother protecting her cub. So I get it. I get it. I get it. But you have to have tough skin if you're going to be out here on this internet, because people are going to talk about you. They're going to find something wrong with you. They're going to find something. So you just got to try to deal with it. And then I think Wanda hasn't really been on the internet a lot. I know from what she said, when I've been up there in the bush, and she said she's been working her food truck. So that's good. I mean, for any Black woman that's out here trying to do their thing, trying to create, generational wealth or businesses or whatever for their family, I'm okay with that. Now, I just don't like her ways. I don't like how she talk about Melanie. I don't like that. Okay? But that's my opinion. Okay? That's just my opinion. So we gotta, pick and choose our struggles here. And then, guys, there's a lot of stuff going on out here with our women. Mental health is real. Anxiety is real. Depression is real. When a man tell you he don't want you, that's just it. Let's just go on about our merry way. Why do we have this mentality that if I can't have you, nobody can have you? Why? God got somebody bigger and better for you. That probably just wasn't your person. Okay? So this woman, after her and her boyfriend broke up, she had a surprise for him. She had a surprise for him, guys. So it's a lot. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I've been just talking. I've been talking, guys, and I think I done went on. Y'all couldn't hear me. Let me know if y'all heard what I said. But anyway, people have mental health illness. But when a man or woman tell you they don't want you, that's not the end of your life, guys. God might have somebody out there better for you. Now, y'all know I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Now, y'all remember, if y'all old enough to remember, Laura Ben Bobbitt. Y'all know what she did to her. I think it was her husband or her boyfriend testicle. Y'all know what happened. It was stowed out there in the woods. They had to stitch it back on there. Yeah, if y'all remember that, let me know. Um, can y'all hear me now? Okay. So This young lady, I don't know what it is, guys. When somebody tell you they don't want you, that it's okay. It is okay. But women are taking it to a whole nother level. Um, they don't. Um, they're not taking no for an answer, guys. They not. Um, they not going for it, guys. They not taking no for an answer when you know they're not letting it go. They're not letting it go. Now, this is my thing right here. I'm not for the make somebody be with me or anything like that. You don't want me, that's fine and dandy. Okay. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. But we have women, and at first it wasn't us at first, guys, but now it's us where we are taking it to another level where um I guess I guess people are not taking it well. They're not taking it well, but I don't know. So this lady here, guys, I know y'all probably didn't seen this on the internet. The women, I'm glad. If somebody don't want me, thank you for being honest with me. I'm okay with it. This lady here, let's see, search underway for Ohio woman accused of breaking into boyfriend's house and cutting open his tech, tech, testicles before fleeing the scene. Now, now, um, if somebody break up with you, y'all don't have to try to take off the man's testicles. She broke into this man's house and cutting up his testicles before fleeing. Cutting open his testicles. Baby, I, look, it's okay if don't nobody want you. You don't have to try to take nobody eggplant off. Is it that you gonna take it off so the next woman can't get it? I Now she for to go to jail for attempted unaliving of somebody because he broke up with you. Now, if somebody break up with you, so you gonna cut them open? Now we know about Lorena Bobbitt. She cut her husband off and threw it over there in the woods. So this man here, she didn't cut his open. So I wonder how they going. Well, maybe they can sew them back up, guys. Maybe it's going to get sewed back up. Maybe they can sew it back up. I don't know if he bleed it out, what, but maybe they can sew it back together. That's the only thing I can think of. Now, you got to be some type of crazy if you sit there and let somebody do that to you. Now, if you say you will sleep, ain't that much sleeping in the world. I nah. Mm-mm. This man's gonna be in the jail for a long, long time for attempting of unaliving. Then he gonna be out here with the next person. Now it might take him, a while to maybe get his mojo back going. If it's gonna work properly, because I've never heard of a woman cutting them open before. I heard people cut it off or, you know, bite it off, trying to bite it off. I've heard of things like that, but I have never heard nobody cut open somebody's testicles. Let me know in the chat if y'all heard of somebody cutting open somebody's testicles. I don't, yeah, y'all let me know. Let me know. But that even cross your mind if somebody broke up to you to go do that to them? Let me know what y'all think. Would that be on your mind if somebody broke up with you just to cut them open. Let's see here. Oh, let me say hi to everybody. Let me. Hello, Linda Gamble. Thank you so much for coming over and getting my channel together. Thank you, my mod. All things said on this channel are alleged. Make sure y'all follow my other channel, Drop the T 2.0. Let's see here. Rena Bass, hello, hello, hello. Inez Martin 01, hello, hello. Let's see what else is going on. Who has started back beefing again in the streets? Hello, Cupcake Mamas. Hello, hello. Hello, Thelma, my tea sipper. I am praying too that Melanie gets full custody of the kids. I hope she gets full custody. I just don't trust that judge they have. Yes, I don't either. That's my birthday on the 15th, and I pray and wish Trish that she will have full custody. That will be the best birthday present ever. Yes. Hello, Carla Martí Sipper. You finally caught a live? I'm glad you finally caught one. He not stable. Hello, Robux player. Let me see. You said in the South they don't like to take kids out of kids' life. That's why he got so many chances. Well, look, something's gonna have to be done here. Hello, Sonia. Hello, Lisa Foster, my tea sipper. You said they need time to relax their face in Madison County Jail, Ken and Trish. They sure do. They need to be locked up. I heard that, Linda. Hello, Audrey. Both names are on the probably on the lease, so he probably don't want to leave. Well, that'll go to jail. Yes, Linda, pedo vibes. 20 likes and 42 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. Hello, Carol. He said, no, I'm behind. I don't understand why Ken keeps searching for single women with girls, allegedly, in my very own opinion, and giving us suspect vibe. I've been said that. You watching the Bell Collection and Beyond the Gates? Okay, Sonia. Yes, the ratings for the Bell Collection is down. Hey, Deborah, Beyond the Gate. Okay. Wanda said today that she hates Melody. She was on Who Knew panel today. Now look, before I thought she said she liked him. Now she back to hate Melanie? Okay. I have watched none of BS of non-TV. I think you said. I caught the end of Who Knew live today and fell out the bushes. Wanda be lying so much she forgot her lies. What did she lie about? Wanda went live last night at 2 a.m. Why did she go live so late? Uncle Wanda mad because her daughter isn't successful as a person she hated on. Okay. I want to. Do you mean you went to bed after Mel's wind down? I think you were saying. May he continue resting in peace, but folks need to stop blaming Mel for what happened to her. Yes. You said people can talk about what they want. Wanda be trying to bully content creators. She needs to be reported to the police. Real trying to put. You said she was trying to put H's out on people. Out in people. You said put hits out in people. Oh, I didn't know that. Wanda can't control who can and cannot talk about her family. Right. When you on this platform, baby, all bets are off. People can say whatever they want to say, and they gonna do it. Is she blaming Melanie for Kiki? That's I'm not understanding why she didn't blame herself and Tisha. Right. So I didn't know. See, this is I'm getting like hello Laura C, my tea sipper. Hello, Maybetta. Let's see here. You said Wanda number one needs to stay of YouTube, but for her to stay of her mouth of males thought in her fan base that Kiki is no longer here. Wait a minute. She said it's male fault and male fan base, the millimeters? What did the millimeters have to do with it? You, guys, it was just a freak accident. It was just an accident. Nobody is to blame. Nobody is to blame. It was an accident. Well, yeah, you said she needs to talk to her son-in-law who didn't want Kiki and Trish to be friends. Right. Hello, Corporate Diva. Hello, Brittany. No, it had nothing to do with Mel. You said point 80. Hello, point 84. Trying to make sure I say hi to everybody. Let's see. Make sure I talk to everybody. Keep hitting that like button, everybody. Let's see. Keep hitting that like button. Keep hitting the like button, everybody. Let's see. Hello, Candy. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Tamika. Yeah, make sure when you guys come in, y'all hitting that like button. Now, this is my thing here, guys. Let's just be. Can we talk? We just gonna talk here like women here. Okay, let's talk. Women and men. Okay. What happened to Kiki was a just was a accident. That's all. That's all. You know, it's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault. But what I can't understand is why is there so much hate for Mel? What did Mel have to do with it? Now, I could have swore a couple of weeks, maybe a month ago or two ago, she said she liked the Mel. Now I'm here, she don't like Mel. What is it? That's why I don't blame Mel. I'll be ready to get out of Huntsville. I can't. I wouldn't be able to take it there because all the people that were supposed to be her friends then turned their back on her. So she just has her friends like that live in different places, like the friends she had in college and Laura and them and her Seventh Avenue beauty crew and things like that. You know, I hate that for Mel that she has nobody really in Huntsville, but now it's her mom and the people that work for her. But they're her family too. Oh, and then she has. I'm sorry, she got people like in other little small towns. I think in Mississippi or whatever. Because she said her cousin, I think, is the pastor at the church they go with, or her uncle. So she do got them. They just live in other parts of the South. So let me correct that. But you know, like her other friends, like her name Shamia, they live, you know, in LA or Atlanta or something. So Mel needs to be up there with you know, with them. You know, and if she's in LA, she's by her warehouse. She doesn't have to fly back and forth and things like that. Just saying. But you have to understand when you chose to be a actor, public figure, um, dancer, uh, R&B singer, whatever you decide to be, and it has to do with the public. You have to have tough skin because everybody is not going to like you, and that's out here in the real world. You got people out here don't like you. They don't know you, but they like you for what? You don't even know me for you not to like me. But you have people out here like that. You know, we have to come to the conclusion. Stop being a people pleaser. We're too old for that. You don't like me? Okay, that's cool. That's fine. Now, if I see you out somewhere, you want to speak, that's fine. We can be cordial. I am a grown ass woman. I don't go places to get my wig snatched off, my nails broken, my makeup messed up, my clothes messed up, and all that. I go places to have a good time. I'm not to be walking around here fighting people and doing all that. For what? What is the problem? Let's just come on here, do our job, do what we got to do, and then get off. It shouldn't even be getting this far where we argue with people that we don't even know and probably will never see them. Just saying. Me personally, I would never get on here and embarrass my kids. That's one thing I don't never want to do is embarrass my kids. But some people do that, embarrass their kids or whatever for content. Just saying. A lot of people do that. So they can go viral and for content. Now, Mel has left that show. She let them have the damn show. But that still ain't good enough. It's still some more shit. What would they like her to do? She left the show, let y'all have the show, but she's still getting all type of hate. For what? What is the hate for? She don't bother nobody. You know, probably if she'd see them around town, she'd probably be cordial and say, hey, that's just in the spirit, you know, to be polite. But as far as anything else, like hanging out with them, I don't think that's in the cards for them. My personal opinion. If y'all did all the shit that y'all did to Mel, I wouldn't even be able to go out with y'all nowhere because I would have to bring my sister, my cousin, and watch my back. Because I don't know what the hell y'all on. Just being honest. So, you know, let me know what y'all think about that. Mel hasn't done nothing to anybody. So is it now that we can't have our First Amendment where we freedom of speech? We can't do that? I guess that's trying to be taken away from us as well. When you out here, you're going to have some people who just not going to like you for whatever reason. And that's okay. They don't have to like you. We over this kindergarten shit. Oh, you don't fuck with me? Okay, I don't fuck with you. Okay. The feeling is mutual. But as a mother, I know how to conduct myself, you know, here on this YouTube and not make a fool of my kids because my kids are on social media. Now, if other people want to do that, make themselves look bad, then you by all means go ahead. But we have a lot of stuff that's going on. Also with the crime that's going, well, y'all know ICE is in Chicago, but they giving them a run for their money. They wasn't just gonna come to Chicago and think they could take some shit over. Chicago said not today, baby. Chicago is holding it down. And besides that, there's a lot of other stuff going on in Chicago where the man that nailed the woman against the wall. That's why you cannot, I repeat, you cannot tell people where you live at. Don't be going over nobody's house. If y'all gonna date, go out to a restaurant. Get his first and last name, for you could be checking him out to see, what's going on with him. Because it's so many women now of color that are coming up unalive. This poor lady was nailed to the back of the wall. Now, you got to be some type of sick person to nail somebody to a wall. You got to be sick, y'all. Can't do it. You can't be dating people and you don't know nothing about them. You even have people in the world we live in right now. You know a person for 2 or 3 months and you stop using protection? No, ma'am. Hell no. You're going to have to get some records and shit going. And people think it's something wrong if you ask for somebody medical record, talking about that's private. And that's private if you want to get some of this. You don't want to give it? So then we already know what the answer is. Just saying. I can't believe people in this day and age is going bareback with all the HIV rates. I don't get it. Now, I'm not saying nothing about nobody. If that's what y'all want to do, you go right ahead. You go on right ahead. But it's just a lot with the stuff that's going on. Yeah, they got the audacity to go bareback to somebody. Just go on right ahead and do it then. That's all I can say. And again, these people are unaliving people. They're unaliving the people. So just be careful. Just be careful. I'm just, I don't know. I'm just baffled by some of these people. At our big age, we should know better, guys. We should practice using using protecting ourselves do in sex. If people are out here or whatever, they should be protecting themselves. That's all I'm going to tell you. You need to be protecting yourself. Because people out here got things, and I don't think they going to tell you about what they got. So if you want to go ahead and let people go up in your raw, that's all on you. All I'm going to tell you, there's a high rate of STDs out here. That's all I'm going to say. It's really bad. I just don't know what women be thinking. I do not know what people are thinking. I am baffled. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do not go to anybody's house. That's all I can tell you. for your own good. Do not be going to nobody's house. All right, so let's get back into this, guys. Hello, my sweet. Now, I do want to talk about this, guys. Do you think it's a good idea for them to have shared custody, or do y'all think Markel should just have visitation? And do y'all think that Marques is on the roads? Now, personally, me, I really don't think Marques is on no rugs. I think he probably have a little reefer here and there, you know. But I don't think Marques is on no rugs. And I think Marques do love his kids. I just think that Trish is just using those kids as a pawn. It's just my personal opinion. I think, he did leave and things like that. He came back or whatever. So just keep, if he want to be a dad, let him be a dad. Okay. That's just my thing. But Marques has reason and concern to be skeptic about Ken being in that house. Now, if we think he creepy and he give pedo vibes, what do you think the dad thinks? Since Trish ain't got it all, and we the people, right, think this man give creepy vibes, pedo vibes, then allegedly he told Marques that he's tucking his 12-year-old daughter in the bed. And you mean to tell me that Trish think that's okay? No, no, mm-mm. Now, I don't blame Marques. No. I want him out of there. Now, would y'all want Marques out that house? I mean, excuse me, Ken out that house? Since she don't got sense enough to pick up on the vibe, I would want him as a parent. The way he act, I wouldn't want him around my fucking daughter. And this other woman, whoever she is, letting her little girl go with him, something must be wrong with her too. Let me see what y'all saying. Hey, Chanel Monet, my mod, hello. Hello. I don't like how he sits the daughter in between his legs. See, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. I'm trying to figure out why ain't Trish picking up on what we the people are saying and what her ex-husband is saying, that he wants that man out of his house. Excuse me, out of the house because his daughter is there. So y'all don't think that Trish is picking up on these vibes about Ken? But he's creepy. He reminds me of that movie, The Stepfather. You know how that man, he would go around looking for single mothers with kids, and then they would get married and be a family. He would go around looking for women like that. Then when things start to get bad or they start yelling at the dad about something, y'all know what he do. He takes out the whole family, moves on, goes to another state, changes his hair, changes his eyes, and find another family. That another woman, a single woman that got kids. He reminds me of the stepfather. Because just think about it. Y'all remember the other lady that he was dating before Trish? That Trish said the woman came over to her house and she let her in? That woman had a child. He was dating her. So, Trish, you better watch out. Because if he was dating that other woman and he was living with that other woman, y'all remember Trish said the lady threw his clothes out? He was living with that woman too. Right? So when she found out about Trish, the woman came to Trish's house, allegedly. And for entertainment purposes only. Now I'm 95% sure that Trish said that his last girlfriend came over to her house. He was cheating with Trish on that woman he lived with that had the little girl that he said that he treated like his daughter. So why are you looking for people with little girls? Have you ever dated a woman that had little bitty sons? Because it seems like you only date women, allegedly, that got little girls. The woman you was just with had a little girl, and now the woman you with now, which is Trish, she got a little girl. So what's that? Just that allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Now, if you such a big family man, you can't come in and try to take somebody's family, family for from somebody who already got a family. They already got a daddy. They don't need another daddy. They got a daddy. Now you could be a friend or a stepdad if you and Trish get married, but you trying to go full force like these kids ain't got no daddy. And y'all keep lying. I mean, Trish them keep lying and say the kid, her daughter doesn't like Marques. Well, it's mighty funny to me when that girl got off the bus that we showed. She went up there and gave her dad a hug and everything, like she was happy to see him and her grandmama. So I'm confused as to why she thinks that her daughter don't like her dad. Now, I don't know what it is. Is he paying all of the rent there? Don't put yourself in no predicament um, where if he leaves, you can't pay the rent. Now, I'm trying to figure this out. Did Ken live in this house and Trish moved in? Because I could remember him saying that little girl got a room at his house. So does the little girl got a room at the house him and Trish is at? Or did he have another house? Because he did say that. Just let me know. I'm kind of thinking that did Trish, was that Ken house before and Trish and her kids moved in with him? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Because that's what it kind of gives me that vibe. Like that was Ken's house and Trish and her kids came and moved in. And why I say that was he said that your house is in the back of your apartment. Your truck is in the back of your apartment, broke down. What apartment? So is that house they show on Love and Marriage Huntsville? Is that just like a prop house? Or is they leasing that house? Because why would Ken say your truck is in the back of your apartment broke down? Did he say apartment? So do they live in an apartment? I'm confused with this whole situation, y'all. Because he did say it. Hello, Deborah. My T Simper. Hello, hello, hello. You watched the movie on Lifetime? Let's see here. The series of The Stepdaughter 1 through 3 on Lifetime. I'm gonna watch it. I was trying to watch that movie about what is it called? Don't something about Atlanta. That movie about don't leave your man or don't come to Atlanta. Something about your man. I was trying to watch that and I fell asleep last night. The house I think Trish and Ken got together. Okay, Deborah. Something in the buttermilk with Ken and Trish is thank you. Yes, because y'all remember he said that her truck was in the back of her apartment building broke down. So why would he say that? Just saying. The house is a rental. They got it leased together. She said on CK Live, Ken pays the rent and she pays the utilities. Okay. Who is the stepdaughter? What is the stepdaughter about? I haven't watched that yet. Dee Dee, Linda has watched it. Let's see here. Let's see. There is no way he on drugs because his test came back negative. They did the hair follow closer and would have shown up. He gets his visitation because he was negative. Okay, Audrey, great. I just pray that Mel get full custody, but not 50-50, only visitation. Yes, I want him just to be able to get visitation because I don't think it's safe for those kids to be going wherever Martell them live at down there in the hood. That's not good for them. Just my personal opinion. And I'm glad that Marquise can see his daughter. I am happy. And then you know one thing I don't like about Ken guys? Every time I don't want if you got to when you do something for somebody, if you got to talk about it, don't do it. It's always, well, I'm doing a job, I'm taking care of his kids, something that he should be doing. Well, sir, ain't nobody begging you to take care of those kids. They got a mama. It's like you want to do stuff for them so you can brag about it and talk about it. Who is telling you to do something for the kids? That's what I don't understand. Who told you to do it, sir? He's always talking about, he always bring that up. 65 likes. Thank you, Chanel. Thank you, Charnel, Monet, my mod, and my T drop here. Hello, who said that? Hello, who said that? My T drop. Uh, Also, who knows what he let co-stars say and do to them? That's another thing. It's hard for you as a woman that you know some a woman don't like you, and for your kids to be around them. That got to be hard. That got to be really hard. And then you got a narcissist that does it just to just to try to get back at you. Because when the kids go with him, they, she can say she don't want, them around her kids, but unless Mel can probably go get a restraining order that the woman is harassing her, and she would have to stay away from Mel and her kids. That's another idea Mel could do. Just saying. And that's not no lie. She was harassing her. When Mel left the courthouse, she was harassing her, right? So that's not a lie. So if Mel get a restraining order, she could get one for her and her kids. Then she really couldn't be around those kids. Now, how would that work out? Now, now she really wouldn't be able to be over there because I think when he had a kid, she wanted him to get Spider Man. Because if he got his 4 kids and he don't have Spider Man, she got a problem with that. But we praying that Melody can get full custody of those kids on Wednesday. I'm praying that she does get full custody of those kids on Wednesday and let him get visitation. And baby, if that happens, Coastal gonna be really happy because she even said out her own mouth. She said Martell do not need to have those kids 1 week on and 1 week off. She said he don't have no help. At least she told the truth about something. Or she just don't want him to have them on 1 week and off because she want him to be all to herself with Miles Morales Spider Man. That's what I think. Because she cannot spend the night or anything like that while those kids are there. Now she can come over, but she can't spend the night. See, that's another thing. Let me see what y'all saying. You said no. If Martell gets visitation, Mel will have to stay in Huntsville. But I've heard that if people got visitation where they live in different states, the father would get them like on the holidays and things like that, or in the summer he would get them. Because they're, Melanie just has to ask for permission to move out of the state to a different state and see how that goes. Well, okay, you said it's about a man running a con on wealthy women, and his girlfriend plays the stepdaughter. Oh wow, I could watch that too. I hope for full custody so that if Mel wants to move to another state, she won't have to fight with Martell. Yes. You said coleslaw is not supposed to be around the kids according to the divorce decree. Well, what? Well, she needs to put that into effect then. You said the kids are getting big. Uh, they will stop going to visit the fake dad. Yep. Yep, Mobetta. Once that happened, he will be unhinged. Yep. We're talking about Martell, not a person with common sense, right? But see, the thing is, the reason why he wants that, he wants to still have some type of connection to Melody. 70 likes and 70 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. So now, we're gonna put a little thumbtack in there for a minute. What's going on here with the Braxton guys? Let's talk about the Braxtons here. So I'm here for the Braxtons. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So this Braxton that's going to come on right here. This is something. This is a little bit different. I don't know. I think they showing their true colors, y'all. These Braxtons here are showing their true colors.
This October, the sisterhood's back.
5, 6, 7, go!
And they're turning it way up.
Pow, 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 pow.
Bigger.
How big are you, boo? I think great.
Bolder.
Tawana's not being a bridezilla. Go ahead, Trina. Yeah.
Braxton.
This is not a war. Better take that back. I'm not taking nothing back. Now what?
The Braxtons, the all-new season, premieres Friday, October 10th on WeTV, streaming all black. This October, the sisterhood's back.
5, 6, 7, go!
And they're turning it way up.
Pow, pow, pow. Pow.
Bigger.
How big are you, boo? I think great.
Bolder.
Tawana's not being a bridezilla. Go ahead, Trina. Yeah.
Braxton.
This is not a war. Better take that back. I'm not taking nothing back. Now what?
The Braxtons, the all-new season, premieres Friday, October 10th on WeTV, streaming all black. This October, the sisterhood's back.
5, 6, 7, go!
And they're turning it way up.
Pow, pow, pow. Pow.
Bigger.
How big are you, boo? I think great.
Bolder.
Tawana's not being a bridezilla. Go ahead, Trina. Yeah.
Braxton.
This is not a war. Better take that back. I'm not taking nothing back. Now what?
The Braxtons, the all-new season, premieres Friday, October 10th on WeTV, streaming all black. This October, the sisterhood's back.
5, 6, 7, go!
And they're turning it way up.
Pow, pow, pow. Pow.
Bigger.
How big are you, boo? I think great.
Bolder.
Tawana's not being a bridezilla. Go ahead, Karina. Yeah.
Braxton.
This is not a war. Better take that back. I'm not taking nothing back. Now what?
Okay, guys. So what are we thinking about the Braxtons, guys? Let me see what y'all saying. I think the kids have gotten bigger now, so I think they're not going to be scared to speak if they don't want to go with him. Well, once you get 12, you can make up your own mind if you want to go with either with the parent. You can say yes or no if you want to go with the parent, right? So I don't think they would be scared because really Tank and Mariah, if they don't want to go with Martell, they don't have to because they're of age. So they can say if they want to go with him or not. You can't like force them to go. But I think they just go to watch out for Boss Baby and Sugar Mama. You think the kids will be ready to speak on it? Okay. You said it's alleged that the brother has been doing some strange stuff with his sister them at an early age. Who, they brother Michael on the Braxtons? Because I know Tamar said that she was sexually assaulted, I think when she was little or something like that. So now if the brother did that, you don't think that the parents would have did anything about it if Michael did that? That's their brother. Those scenes look so rehearsed. I will not even click my remote to watch. Okay. 72 likes and 53 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. They need to go to keep an eye on he said Superman and Coleslaw. Yeah, that's why I think that Tank and Mariah go, they gotta watch out for them. That's what I think. Now I could be wrong, but that's just my thoughts. Because you can't. I do not trust Coleslaw because she's already jealous of Melanie's kids. She's already jealous of them. Then she try to pretend like the kids want to be talking to her, telling her stuff. They got a mama that they can talk to. What could you possibly tell male kids? Nothing. They don't need no advice from a 304 from a homework. So don't be telling my kids shit. You over there for your my man. Don't worry about my fucking kids. You worry about your man. Don't worry about him. About my fucking kids. Because I think before she was saying that she'd be trying to have conversation. You need to have a conversation with your own damn daughter. Melanie do enough talking to her own damn kids. She don't need you to do nothing. She don't need your help. And quiet as kept, I don't think. Look, let me tell you something. Martell and Coleslaw act like kids. I don't think they have grown up yet, so that's why I think they complement each other because they have not grown. Martell looked like a grown-some man, and she does too. They done had a struggle relationship, so they trying to fool themselves. Just my opinion. They done had a struggle relationship. You did everything to get this man. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Still, no rain, no nothing. And the same thing with Trish, guys. I don't think Trish really wanted to divorce Marques. I don't. I think she still wanted to be married to him, but Ken kept on pushing an issue so much. And then also, Marques didn't want to be married to her no more anyway. So that, so that's what I think. Marques didn't want to be married to her no more. Now she is in therapy, so we're gonna see how that goes. But if Marques would have took Trish back, she would have went back with him. He didn't want her. So She can quit saying that. And that's why I think some of the spike come from, because Marques don't want her. You said our brother Michael, it is alleged. Mama Braxton knew allegedly. The mama knew and did nothing? Oh, hell no. Coleslaw was banned from the show, so I wouldn't allow her around my kids. No. She just want to be around Melody kids to try to aggravate Melody. That's all. And she wants Melody allegedly to get into a fight with her so she can sue her. That's all. You don't think Martell will let Coleslaw do anything to the kids, my sweet? Okay. Maybe the kids were trying to be respectful and friendly to her because that's just the way Mel has raised them. But I do not believe Coleslaw saying they couldn't wait to see her. Yeah, them kids don't want to be over there. They don't want to go over there to the struggle breakfasts, the struggle lunch and struggle dinner. They don't want to be over there. Just saying, they don't want to be over there. And you can tell that he's jealous of Melanie because he don't want none of Melanie products in his house. So that's how you can tell that he's jealous. So that's him showing his jealous side right there. Let's see here. But we praying, y'all. We are praying that Melanie gets full custody of those kids. Because I know she's tired of going back and forth to court. That can weigh you down and that can weigh on your mental. Again, that weighs on your mental. It's just a lot because she's been going through this child custody case about as long as she's been divorced. Now that's just my personal opinion. But she has been going through it for a while. Now, guys, moving on. Let's get on to Bail Collective. Even though the ratings are down, I did see some of it on YouTube. Now, again, I don't know, they just do stuff like Melody do. But now, let me give Letitia from Bail Collective her credit, her and Glenn. Letitia says she's the one that pitched the ideal to Carlos. She said because what she was having was a brunch for the ladies, a brunch. And that's how they all got together. So she does stuff like nonprofit trying to help women get themselves back on track and things like that. So they do a brunch. And these are some powerful women that got their own businesses and things like that. But this show was given things like Mel does. Like when Melody first mimosas with Melody, it was kind of like a brunch style. And I think people just copy off of her. The same thing with Letitia and with the Black Expo. Matter of fact, they haven't had one of those in a while. The Black Expo. They haven't had one of those in a while. But Letitia, she wanted the show to be called, something about brunch or whatever. And I think her and Carlos came up with the name of Bail Collective. I think that's how she said it. But I don't know. I think these women got low self-esteem because Glenn just constantly cheats on her. Constantly. And nothing happens. So this is a sneak peek of episode 2.
girl that's in a community, a rural community around the state of Mississippi. I definitely want you guys to be empowered. And my goal is to create a platform for over 3,000 women in the state of Mississippi before the end of this year. So thank you all for coming, and let's work the room. It's very refreshing to feel and see the collective operating as a collective right now. Women are collaborating. The brunch is a hub for entrepreneurs to get together, women, and really say, girl, you got that, you want to do that, let's collaborate. I want to inspire every girl that's in a community, a rural community around the state of Mississippi. I definitely want you guys to be empowered. And my goal is to create a platform for over 3,000 women in the state of Mississippi before the end of this year. So thank you all for coming, and let's work the room. It's very refreshing to feel and see the collective operating as a collective right now. Women are collaborating. The brunch is a hub for entrepreneurs to get together, women, and really say, girl, you got that, you want to do that, let's collaborate. I want to inspire every girl that's in a community, a rural community around the state of Mississippi. I definitely want you guys to be empowered. And my goal is to create a platform for over 3,000 women in the state of Mississippi before the end of this year. So thank you all for coming, and let's work the room.
Now I believe Letitia right here. Letitia, now I believe she knows what she's doing right. I do believe Letitia knows what she's doing. I think that is nice that they do that. Hello, Simply Beautiful. Mel's new court date is November the 15th at 9 o'clock. Yep. So at 9 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday, Mel will be going to court, guys. And hopefully we don't have any more of him and coleslaw. Now, hopefully he can get in his raggedy ass truck and go on about his damn business. Hopefully we don't have a scene like we had. Hopefully he could get in that raggedy ass truck and go on about his business. Yes, October the 15th at 9 o'clock in the morning. My sweet. No, there haven't been any more Black expos, guys. I wonder why. Is it because that y'all remember the friend that they collaborated with? Well, they were supposed to collaborate with, and the friend came out here on this internet and was saying that allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, that Marcel and Letitia stole their idea or something to that effect. Y'all remember the guy and woman that came out here on this internet and they were arguing, Marcel and Letitia, about the Black Expo because they were supposed to do it together. Yeah, do y'all remember that? So we haven't had any more Black Expo since then. After that last one that Marcel and Letitia did, we haven't had any more after that. So I don't know if something happened, but we haven't had any more after that. Somebody that kind of tried to come close, where I think it was Stormy who was trying to have some type of event like that, where she was trying to help entrepreneurs with their businesses and things like that. I think she tried to have something similar to it, but she didn't quite get what it was. I told you, now, do I believe Letitia and Glenn? Well, no, I'm not even going to say Glenn. Glenn just, He another Martell. He just following behind Letitia. He not really doing anything. He just following Letitia leads when it comes to business. Now that cheating stuff, he on his own with that. So, he think it ain't nothing that he cheat, and you know why? Because he know Letitia ain't going nowhere, so he might as well to go ahead on the cheat because he knows she ain't going nowhere. And then the same thing with Rashida. She said she not going nowhere. She not leaving her husband for nobody. So there we got it right there. They're not going to leave their husbands. Yep, Young Miami will be in Huntsville. No, she's already there. She's performing Sunday for the homecoming. Young Miami is already there. Now, I guess they rented out a place called Osiris because that's what they got on the flyer. That's what Marceau said. It's going to be a bigger venue because y'all know last year for Black, they had to put all those tents and things up. So what they did was they got a bigger venue this time. So she's going to be performing at the Osiris, something like that. That's what I've been hearing. Well, that's what Marceau said. 78 likes and 69 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. And make sure, guys, when y'all come in, that you guys are hitting that thumbs up button. And also make sure you guys are sharing the video. You know, we're trying to grow over here, so make sure you guys are sharing the video. And then we have Trish and Ken's court date, which is going to be in November. Trish and Ken are going to court in November. Yep, Trish and Ken are going to court in November. So it's going to be one behind the other. So we're praying that Melody and Martell get the same judge that Trish and Ken had. Marques had. So we're praying for that. We're praying that they get that. You said Young Miami is going to be there, but it is part of Alabama Homecoming, who is sponsoring and paying. Black is not paying for her. She is just doing a walkthrough. Young Miami is for the festival. Okay. Well, they out here promoting it. They out here promoting it. They got all their flyers and stuff up, so they are out here promoting it. Marceau, Letitia, they have it all over their page. So they are acting like that they are the ones that are given the that has Young Miami coming there. That's what I'm getting from it, because the flyers are with mostly all of their stuff on there. Let me just go to one of them. Where's Marceau at? Here's Marceau. So if you go to Marceau's page and Letitia's page, they have wait a minute, they doing a $1,500 giveaway? Oh, wait a minute, guys. Letitia them giving away money, baby. They giving away money. Wait a minute. Letitia and Marceau them is giving away money, y'all. Look at this.
We're giving away up to $1,500.
Money.
The only thing you have to do, click the link below. Click the link below. Click the link below. Click the link below. Listen, guys, this year for the A&M Homecoming, we're giving away up to $1,500.
Money.
The only thing you have to do, click the link below. Click the link below. click the link below.
So they saying celebrating legacy, community, and culture. Enter to win up to $1,500 giveaway in Sunday, October the 12th. So I think they're trying to, they say they're doing this for the community because, the church was saying allegedly that they don't do nothing for the community. So they giving away money this time. So this is the link. Y'all go to Letitia's page, well, the Letitia and Marcel's page, and you click the link in the bio and you can win $1,500. That's what they said.
Click the link below. Listen, guys, this year for the A&M Homecoming, we're giving away up to $1,500.
Money.
The only thing you have to do, click the link below. Click the link below. Click the link below.
Now, y'all know Marcel don't want to give away that. And so this is Young Miami here. She's going to be there the 12th, which is Sunday. Orion. So they're going to have it at the Orion. So they calling it the Black Nick. It's the ultimate day party. Now this was the one from last year. No. Sorry. October 12th of 2025. So they're advertising for it. Let me just see if they got anything else. Let's see here. These are all the people that are coming. And then they have, let's see here. I don't know. Who is this? Wait a minute. They said start anywhere and finish at Black. So it's from Thursday, October the 9th through Sunday, October the 12th. So Black After Dark presents. Then they having, let's see, Grits at Night. Bigger artist, bigger venue. Same vibes. Let's see if they got anything else. Let's see.
She put on them 40 inches. I said,
Okay, so that's Letitia and Marcel's page that they have together. Just make sure. Yep, that's their page that they have together. So what do y'all think? Well, I guess they trying to piggyback off of here, but they act like they the one that's giving it here. What do y'all think? They don't want to act like they giving it. 82 likes and 81 in the chat. Thank you. You said they promoting the after party. So how do you feel about them giving away that money? Let's see. Now, wait a minute. You said Black is one of the sponsors for Black Nick. Okay. Let's see. She said up to $1,500. It's probably $5. Marcel acts like he is promoting it, but I just believe they are like a vendor or just renting a booth or something. They do not have the money to bring her on their own. Okay, they did the same with Uncle Luke, and he made it clear that Alabama was sponsoring him, and he did not go to Black. He said, Letitia, they better have Young Miami's money. They promoting the after party. Last week said they ain't giving away no money because they ain't got no money. Well, that's what they said. They said they giving away money and things like that. And y'all know Marcel don't like to give away no money. Now, do I think that has something to do with Melanie giving away those cruises? Maybe so. Maybe they following the blueprint. Y'all wasn't giving them nothing last year. So what's the change in heart this year? Just saying, guys. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying because Marcel said he don't like to give away money. He doesn't like to do it. So I'm just saying. Okay, guys. Now y'all know what's been going on. We'll get a little bit about the news. Y'all know what's going on in Chicago, right? There's a lot of stuff going on in Chicago with the ICE agent here as well. And also, let's see here. Now, y'all remember there was a mass powwowing in July where it was a rapper, it was a girl rapper who had a listening party, and a lot of people were unalived in Chicago. Now, downtown Chicago usually don't be no mess. People don't usually come down there with the mess. But for some reason, they came down there, and this young lady, her life was taken, guys. And the mother wants answers.
26-year-old Taylor Walker was a hairstylist who loved to travel and spend time with family and friends. Her mother tells me she was the best friend of rapper Mello Bucks. She was supporting the artist at her mixtape party, and not long after, she was killed. Overcome with grief, sadness, and endless tears.
She was an awesome daughter. Taylor was my backbone.
Sharonda Booth is holding on to the memories of her 26-year-old daughter, Taylor.
She was a dancing doll at CVS High School. She loved to dance. Hair was her professional hair. And she loved to work. And she loved to support, her friend.
On July 3rd, Taylor was looking forward to celebrating her friend, Chicago rapper Mello Bucks, at her mixtape release party. Her mom says the two of them were like sisters.
Yeah, that was basically her best friend. They've been friends for a while. Taylor had been to a lot of shows with her, a lot of traveling with her.
She saw her daughter before she left out for the party that night.
And she was like, Mom, I love you. I ain't going to be out long because I got to work in the morning. And that's the last thing I heard from her.
That night, a car drove up as the party ended. Gunmen opened fire, shooting nearly 24 people.
I just can't look at the video. I haven't. I've seen bits and pieces, but it's too hard for me to watch.
She says Taylor's significant other, who planned on proposing to her daughter that same week, called her in a panic.
She called me. She like, Mom, screaming and hollering, Mom, Taylor been shot. Taylor been shot. And I'm like, what? All I kept saying was, Lord, please don't take my baby.
Taylor, along with 3 others, were killed that night.
Why? 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 Taylor was not a street person, never been affiliated with a gang, never been gang related, never threw up gang signs, none of that. Whoever y'all was looking for, y'all didn't see them out there. Y'all seen all females. Y'all seen nothing but females out there, and y'all still shot that up like that.
Chicago police say no one is in custody and detectives are still investigating.
It's just hurtful. It's hurtful. And anyone that lost a child, I can't say I know how you feel, because everybody grieve different, everybody feel different. But me and Taylor had a bond that was unbreakable.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, Taylor.
But one thing that will endure forever, a mother's love for her child, gone too soon. Taylor's mother says she has been in touch with rapper Mello Bucks, who is also devastated about the loss of Taylor. The mom is urging anyone with information to please come forward.
Somebody out there knows something.
That's right. And after all this time, still no one in custody. Police are still investigating. 26-year-old Taylor Walker was a hairstylist who loved to travel and spend time with family and friends. Her mother tells me she was the best friend of rapper Mello Bucks. She was supporting the artist at her mixtape party, and not long after, she was killed.
So this was the big party that this young lady, she's a woman, she had a mixtape party, and this was downtown Chicago in a nice area. After the party, they let out. There's a lot of women there. Men just drove up and started shooting. A lot of people were pow-powed that day. Pow-powed. And they still don't have no witnesses. Now, y'all know downtown Chicago has cameras all over the place. All over. And for them to still not have anyone in custody is just unbelievable. You didn't get no tag number, no nothing. It's just unbelievable. But moving on, the Orange Man has iced them to Chicago, and they were trying to tell us that they were arresting Black people, which is a lie. They were trying to get the immigrants. Now, I have nothing against, whatever they're trying to do. I have nothing against that, right? So let's get on to here.
Arrive here in Broadview as early as tonight. So far, there's been no sign of them, but already local leaders are condemning that mobilization.
For a second day, Texas National Guard members seen preparing at this Army Reserve Training Center in southwest suburban Elwood. The Pentagon confirming the arrival in the Chicago area of some 200 Texas National Guard members from various units and another 300 Illinois National Guard members who've been mobilized for an initial period of 60 days to protect ICE and other federal personnel. The ABC 7i team has learned some of those Texas service members will provide security at the Broadview ICE Processing Center. In a letter to residents, Broadview's mayor condemning the deployment, writing simply, "How messed up is that?" The Trump administration says the Guard is needed to protect ICE agents who in recent weeks have clashed with protesters and had violent encounters on Chicago area streets. The president posting on social media, Chicago mayor should be in jail for failing to protect ICE officers. Governor
Spending more on just about everything these days? Know before you buy. Log on to the ABC 7 Price Tracker. There you can see the cost of everyday items like meat, dairy, produce.
So we
were told some of those National Guard members could.
The Orange Man wants the governor of Chicago and the mayor to be arrested because he said that they are not protecting the ICE agents that he sent to Chicago that the mayor did not want, and the ICE agents are getting jumped on by the Chicago residents. So he then got some National Guards from Texas to go to Chicago. Texas has their own National Guard. The man has dementia, y'all. The man has dementia. That's all I can say.
Arrive here in Broadview as early as tonight. So far, there's been no sign of them, but already local leaders are condemning that mobilization.
For a second day, Texas National Guard.
Now, how do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about the National Guard going here. How do y'all feel about it? How do y'all feel about the National Guard that's from a different state going to another state trying to take people into custody? Now, they are mad at the Black people. They want to know, why are the Black people not doing anything? Why are the Black people sitting by and not doing anything? Ma'am, sorry, would y'all want us to go out there and start marching so they can call martial law? They ain't bothering us. They ain't bothering us. So what the hell are we going out there for? I don't give a damn what they do. I don't. I'm just being honest with you. They ain't bothering me. They talking about they well, they're doing the same thing they do in Memphis. Everybody, there's a checkpoint. They're asking for your license and registration and insurance. Now, and they checking your tags. Now, if your tags messed up, you ain't got no license, registration, or insurance, then yeah, you should be worried. That's a Black person, but they ain't bothering me. Look, we have been told to mind our business, but the other people are saying that we are cowards. Well, I guess I'm just going to be a coward because I'm not marching. I'm not putting one foot and do nothing. We told y'all before the election came what was going to happen. You didn't listen. So, hey, y'all take care of it. We are not doing not one single thing anymore. Y'all didn't listen, so y'all handle it. My grandmama and granddaddy marched till their soul was coming off their shoes for us to have freedom. Well, and it wasn't just for the Black people, it was for all other people. Then when y'all get here, y'all show y'all ass. Y'all don't want to have nothing to do with the Blacks and all this and that. But when we was doing civil rights, we did it for Latinos, Chinese, Mexicans, everybody. But then when y'all get here, Cubans, when y'all get here, what y'all do? Y'all give us your ass a kiss, right? So now we giving y'all our ass a kiss. If you think for 1 second that we going out there to protest, you got another fucking thing coming. No. My grandmama them and auntie them didn't march enough to their motherfucking souls that came off their motherfucking shoe. And we not going back out there and protest. No. Now you might see a couple of us sprinkle here and there, but you won't see many. Now, we didn't already gave them fair warning. If they get your ass, we not coming out there to protest shit. We have been told to stand down and to mind our business. Clean the house up. Learn your new line dance. Do what you got to do, but mind your fucking business. Now, if you want to go out there and play superhero, you're on your own. That's all I got to tell you. Just saying. We have been told. October the 15th. Yep. No, so I'm not going out there marching for nobody. If y'all want to call us cowards, all this and that, I don't give a shit. Just like the Black farmers came on there and said, yeah, they're asking, the white farmers are asking them how they're surviving. They said, how we been surviving? When y'all was getting all the government subsidies, y'all didn't think about us. We doing fine. Our crops are great. So they don't like that. Black farmers are doing great. Okay? But y'all losing y'all farms because y'all don't have nobody to run them. Y'all doing bankruptcy and everything like that. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on no people. I don't wish no bad on nobody. But I'm just going to call a spade a spade. Y'all was running around here talking about we need to pull ourselves up by the bootstraps. I think y'all motherfuckers should pull y'all motherfucking self up by the overalls and get out there and work your own fucking crops. That's all I'm saying. But it's been put out here. Y'all was getting all that government money, socialists, right? But then if they give it to us, we on welfare. And it's also been a study that white people get more welfare than black people. And another fact is white welfare was really made for white people during the war. So the child would have some income. Wasn't made for black people. Just saying. One thing about us black people, baby, we gonna survive. Yeah. I heard the story what y'all said. Y'all gonna be next. Y'all better get ready, baby. We don't have to get ready because we stay ready, baby. So I don't know who you're talking to. We already prepared. We stay ready. Our guards are never down. They ain't never been down and never going down. So whatever they're gonna try to do with us, just come on with it. Okay? Why are y'all worried about the black people? Y'all need to be getting together and trying to form y'all some marches. What y'all worried about us for? We done already marched to our fucking souls that came off our shoe. And what y'all do? Give us y'all ass a kiss. So no, y'all take it from here. Now, we gonna sit on the sidelines and have us a drink and pop some popcorn. Okay? We're not doing it no more. We know how to get out here and hustle. We know how to make food and shit stretch. So hey. Now I can't say about the ones who don't know how to cook, but my mama, my grandma, and auntie them taught us how to cook, me and my sister. So you know, I can eat chicken for a whole month and I can cook it maybe 10 to 15 different ways. So I know how to make shit stretch. So noodles, whatever I got to do to take care of my family, I can cook. So ain't no problem to me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So the grocery is high. Yeah. It wasn't high like it was. It's more higher since the orange been there. When Biden was there, it wasn't that high. But y'all didn't like that, so it's higher now. So how y'all like those apples? But again, black people got deep freezing every damn thing. So we got deep freezing and stuff. We got to overload, in the deep freezer. So they got stuff here. I've been filling my deep freezer up. So whatever they gonna do, they gonna do. It ain't like we ain't been through shit before. It's already in our DNA. We might wasn't out there marching or picking cotton, but believe me, it's in our DNA. So it's all right. We're gonna survive, and and keep our guards up. The guards say never went down. So we stay ready. Just saying. But I bet you this one damn thing, we ain't none of our fucking ancestors. Y'all think y'all gonna throw water hose and shit and do what y'all did to our ancestors? Honey, y'all gonna have to take a lot of us out of here. Oh, I forgot, we've been at the ranges and stuff. We got pows out too. Our ancestors them didn't have that, but yeah. So yeah. Just saying, guys. Just saying. Now go over there on TikTok, y'all, and look at all the shit they saying about us. They're cowards. They don't want to get out here and help. They're not saying anything. They're not doing anything. Showing the fuck ain't. And we ain't gonna do nothing. Not nothing. But sit back and watch y'all. Just saying. Anyway, guys. We not doing shit. Let me see. You said Marcel and Tisha are always stealing someone ideas. Yep. But they're supposed to be rebranding. I think she's gonna rebrand Macy and Mila's line. I think so. You said Stormy did not like Kiki at first. Right. You're right about that. Hello, Valerie. It's been a lot of stuff. I think it was Kiki's birthday. I think so. But you know, we just got to be careful of what we say to one another. You know, that's all. We just got to be careful of what we say. And like I said, guys, it's nobody's fault what happened to Kiki. It just was a freak accident. That's all. That's all. Mel didn't have nothing to do with it. Letitia didn't have nothing to do with it. Marcel them didn't have nothing to do with it. It just was a freak accident. And when you get on these YouTube streets, babe, you got to have tough skin because people going to talk about you. You know, they might not be on the front, but they in the back talking about you. So it is what it is. I come on here and do my commentary and get off. So these people don't know me from a can of fucking paint. So they just, you know, can say what they see or whatever. So we just talk about, you know, different stuff that's going on. And it's not that we hate anybody because we don't know these people personally. So I wish they would quit taking it like that, like we hate them or something. We don't know you like that to hate you. But y'all got to understand, just like the news report on something, we're content creators. We're going to report on stuff. And, you know, some stuff might not be good, but that's what we do. It's not, you know, you shouldn't take it personally because we don't know you personally. Right? Just saying, guys. A lot of stuff is being taken personally, and you know, it shouldn't be. But guys, I do want to get into this one more thing here about this man here. I'm telling you, got to be careful. White man killed and dismembered and nailed her body behind a wall. How do you nail somebody's fucking body behind a wall, y'all?
When he said, "We found your daughter," I just collapsed. I was like, I can't believe this. And I was praying. I said, God, please don't let it be her. Please don't let it be her. And he did not answer my prayer.
It was the news no one in 28-year-old Renia Lewis's family wanted to hear.
What I want you guys to know is Renia was a queen. That's who she was.
That's how LaToya Lewis describes her 28-year-old cousin, Renia. The Vallejo woman disappeared last Friday. After days of searching, her family got the worst news possible on Tuesday. Vallejo police discovered Renia's dismembered body hidden in the attic of a small detached home on 14th Street.
Now, guys, I wonder where the tip came in at, and how would they find this lady, this young lady's body nailed to a back of a wall? Did somebody tell them this? Because, you know, how would you know somebody's body is in the back of a wall? Was this her man? Was she just meeting him? This is the questions that I have, right? Because this man looked older than any 20, you know, she's 27, and this man looked way older than that. Well, you know what? Let me take that back because not, again, you know, people of different races, you know, they age differently. Not talking about nobody, I'm just telling the truth. They age differently. But I digress. Look, he dismembered and nailed her body behind a wall. That's why I'm telling y'all, don't go to nobody's house. Dismembered and nailed her body behind a wall. Right here. See these houses over here? This is bad.
This is a horrific case. This is a senseless act of violence that has brought not only tremendous pain to the family, but to our community.
41-year-old Douglas Shaw looked disheveled as he made his first court appearance today. He's charged with 1 count of felony murder. Prosecutors say he used a knife in the brutal killing. Renia's mother tells NBC Bay Area that police told her Renia's body was found dismembered in Shaw's attic, where it was likely kept for days.
My hope for him is that he get the death penalty.
The pain of facing the alleged killer in court today was nearly too much for many of Renia's loved ones. They tell us Renia was set to turn 29 on Monday and had so much ahead of her.
Renia, we love you. You know that. You know the heart of your family. You know the blood of this Lewis family would have never stopped looking for you. And one thing is, you will definitely be missed, and it hurts. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry.
Shaw, a father of two, will be back in court next week, where he's expected to enter a plea. In Solano County, Jody Hernandez, NBC Bay Area News.
If you're one of those people that you got problem with black people or whatever, you better shut your mouth.
Goodbye.
Because they're God's people. You better hear what I'm saying to you. You better shut your white mouth. You better shut your white mouth. I'm not kidding you.
Stop.
These are God's people. God knows what happened to the black race. He knows how they wound up over here, and God is going to reimburse the black people for all their trouble and all their labor. You watch what I tell you.
If you really want to learn more, guess what I created? A new bundle dedicated to the black woman. It's called the Mama Bundle. If you're interested, I need you to text the word mama to 219-299-49. And don't argue with me, argue with your mama and fight these facts. Get it?
Some of y'all finna wish y'all ain't showed up. On my grandma's soul, I'm pulling out the switch.
So how do y'all feel about this lady, this woman, guys? Her body was dismantled and nailed behind a wall. Let me see what y'all saying. Okay, let's see. Hello, Sugar Dumpling. Let me see what y'all saying. Hello, Chronic. Make sure, guys, when y'all come in, y'all hitting that thumbs up button. Please and thank you. You said Kiki worked for Stormy. Some people didn't know that. I don't know. What did she work for Stormy doing? Did she work in a warehouse? Allegedly. I did not know that. You said Kiki started working for Stormy after she got to know her. Really? Oh, wow. I did not know that, y'all. Was she working in a warehouse? You said that's all $1,500. That's all they giving. I don't think Marcel wanted to give that. People love to blame others for their downfall and never gave honor and gratitude to those who helped them rise. The Scott family in Wanda is a prime example. You right about that? You remember that's when Stormy started giving AL 299 when he started exposing Kiki. Oh, I forgot about that. Now we're going to have our watermelon and chicken and mine. She said, now we're going to have our, wait a minute, Sugar Dumplings. We're going to have our watermelon and chicken and mine our own. I can't find stamps anymore from my cousins since he's been in office. They stopped upping them. They sure have. Hey, ain't nobody. It's not funny, y'all, but ain't nobody said nothing else about no stamps. Ain't nobody asking. Allegedly, it's all allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Ain't nobody giving up no stamps, baby. They said the hell with that. They said they got to hold on to their stamps so they don't know what he gonna do. That's what they saying. Potatoes go a long way. I have so many ways to cook them. Shout out to Granny and Ma. Show is, honey. So we ain't gonna starve, honey. We ain't gonna starve. Fried potatoes, mashed potatoes, cheese potatoes, fried potato, baked potato. Anyway, boiled potato. Any way you want to do it. We ain't gonna starve, honey. And that's when my neighbor come over here from next door asking, do you want some vegetables? Sure. That's how shit. They grow vegetables over there in their yard. Y'all want some vegetables? We have a plenty. Sure. Yeah, so they ain't bothering me. Look, I've been through hard times in my life. Look, you know, I'm a 70s child, so our life and every goddamn thing that been cut off before. I ain't bullshitting with you. Shit, telephone been cut off, every goddamn thing. So I know hard times. So this little stuff, this little shit they talking about ain't nothing compared to the struggles we went through. So I'm okay. Look, I done ate pinto beans and cornbread. You know, so I ain't got no problem. I put me a pot of beans on and me some neck bones or smoked turkey. If I ain't got that, I put a pot of beans on and some cornbread. So I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat. So I got packs of beans in there. And these Gen Z kids, they don't like that. I said, that's okay. They back get the hit in their stomach, they'll eat it. But I love pinto beans and pinto beans, some fried chicken, and some cornbread. I'm okay with that right there. Give me some pinto beans, some fried chicken, and some cornbread, and cabbage, or either cabbage. I'm okay. So we ain't gonna starve hunt. Matter of fact, I might put me some beans on tomorrow. Oh no, I do fish on Fridays. I do catfish fillets on Friday. But next week I'm gonna put me on a pot. I'm gonna make me some pinto beans. And put some smoked ham hocks. Put some smoked ham hocks in there. Or I think I got some neck bones down there. I got to put some neck bones in it. Something. I got something. So something gonna go in the pot. And the cheapest thing you can buy right now is drumsticks. You can get a family pack of drumsticks. Now, my house is sizing on down. Okay. What I do, get me the packs of drumsticks. I got freezer bags. I just break it on down. That's what I do. Even at the pack, you get a whole pack, a family pack of drumsticks for $5. And so what I do, me and my daughter, because my son be at college, I just break it on down. I might put 4 in each bag, freezer bag, and put them on the refrigerator. That's how you pack your refrigerator up. You go catch them sales. You see, you might not like the, drumstick shit. Your back get to hit your damn stomach, you're gonna eat it. But you barbecue chicken, baked chicken, boiled chicken, fried chicken, things like that. So you get a couple of packs of those. And every time, if you run low on money, every time you get paid, go in the grocery store and see what's on sale. If they only got drumsticks for $5, get you 5 packs of those and put them in your damn deep freezer. Because honey, look, they already said that we ain't getting that, we ain't getting that much food. The boats and stuff are empty. That's why a lot of truck drivers, they don't have any loads. So that'll be packing you up some drumsticks. They ain't number $5 a pack. And sometimes you can catch the chicken breast on there for $5. I might be like, every time I go in the grocery store, right, I'll be going there to get one thing. I go right over there and see what they got on sale. Even though I might not need it, I get it. And if it's on sale, I get it and I put it in my deep freezer. I keep me a damn deep freezer. I was taught that by my mom. I keep me a damn deep freezer. Just saying. Keep me a thing, pantry. I got, beans and stuff in there, okra, neck bones, smoked neck bones. I put them in my deep freezer too. Things get hard. You got to do what you got to do. And that's what I do. And I don't eat pork chops a lot, but I got a couple of packs of those in there. Okay? Got a couple of packs of pork chops in there. Now, every time I go to the store, I go right over there to the meat department and see what they got on sale or whatever they got, and I get me a couple packs of meat and put down there in my deep freezer. I surely do. No shame in my game. I get me a couple of packs of beans and stuff. I will start with the dollar store first. So they got name brand stuff in there. I get, my noodles out of there. I get my lasagna noodles out of there. My macaroni noodles out of there. I get panini noodles out of there. You know, I get that spaghetti noodles out of there for my pantry. Then they got the packs of Velveeta cheese. So sometimes I take the whole box, or I might get a couple packs. It all depends. Sometimes I might get 2 boxes, and I make my own macaroni and cheese. I better start getting y'all some stuff. Things are going to get hard. You know, things are going to get hard out here. So you might not don't like something, but hey, if your stomach get to hitting your back, you're going to eat what you got to eat. And that's how our ancestors them created the soul food. They was getting the scraps from the master. So they took them scraps and and made it work. That's all I'm saying. You gotta do what you gotta do. But I know one damn thing. I'm not going out there marching. And y'all know what's cheaper, y'all? Because I used to do this. I used to go to the grocery store and I would buy fruit that's already been cut up and stuff. If you can catch you a person that's selling like the watermelons on the truck, get you 1 or 2 of those. And then you can cut that up yourself, and then just get you a Tupperware bowl and put it in the refrigerator. That's cheaper than buying the already cut up fruit in the store. Just get you a watermelon and cut it up yourself. Also, just buy your whole pineapple and wash it off real good, and then cut it up yourself. That'll save you more. Just saying. Just saying. Get your own watermelon and cut it up, and your own pineapple. You'll save more money that way as well. There are these people. Let me see what y'all say. You said Marcel look like his breath stank. That's too much starch. That's too much starch giving you sugar. What's too much starch? I don't eat a lot of starch, but I will. I buy it and put it in my pantry. They always copying someone. Man, I can't find stamp anymore to save my life. I don't give randoms, only family or close friends, but doing friends, but dang, people ain't even in the stores asking you no more since he been in off. They show late. They ain't in there asking no more. You said don't eat dark meat, chicken, nasty. Well, let me tell you something. If we get into when we don't got no food, my sweet, we got to eat something. If we don't, them boats are empty. Them ports are empty. That's why the semi drivers don't got no work. They ain't shipping us no food over here. They ain't shipping no food over here. So if we get hungry, we got to eat what we got to eat. There's a lot of truck drivers who don't got any loads because those ports are not, full like they used to be. The ports are not full no more. Let me see. Maybe it started smelling. It was reported. Maybe so, because you said the mom. Wait a minute. Somebody said the mom had that thing on the phone, because I know my daughter. She didn't put it on me and her phone. My daughter, honey, she be putting all type of apps on there. So, because my daughter, she has that on. She has that on our phone, the 360. Now, I don't know what the woman. I don't know what that young lady was doing with that man. Now, I'm not going to assume, because when you assume shit, you make an ass out yourself. So I'm not going to assume none, but I can suspect, I'm just gonna keep that to myself because that don't look like her type. Just saying. So I'm just they better use those stamps because they are now taking the money off of people cards until they go to the store and their card is declined. Yep, a lot of people were letting that money set on their cards, and they start taking that shit off. You said he was 41 now. Drumsticks, a pack of drumsticks here in Wisconsin, you get them for $5. Sonya, you said he was 41. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep my thoughts to myself, man. And when you make your beans, cut up some extra bell peppers to save towards the end of cooking, about 10 to 15 minutes before you put the pot off. Okay, all right, sugar dumpling. You said some peppers, bell peppers, and extra onions too at the end. Okay, thank you, sugar dumpling. Okay. You said yes, that's what I do. I buy those drumsticks and divide them in freezer bags, and I have tons of beans ready to cook. Yep, we gonna be in a world of trouble. Okay, my sweet. I just baked me some legs on sale. Pick and save today for $3 per pack. Not crazy about them, but they were fire today. Suck the bone. I made those seasoning stick. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, things are getting bad, y'all. So I tell y'all the truth about me. I don't lie and try to come on this internet and act like I'm better than y'all. We going through the same thing, baby. We going through the same thing. We going through the same thing. The ports, they not bringing no stuff over here. They're not bringing no stuff over here. That's why a lot of times the stores are empty. Not bringing no stuff over here. And that's why the truck drivers are mad. They're losing their job. Because if they don't have no load, how they going to make some money? And I don't buy no macaroni and cheese. I make my own macaroni and cheese. I told you I get my elbow macaroni from the dollar store, what have you. I get that myself. Season, put the chicken broth, boil that in some water, and put my noodles in there and season the water and stuff. And then, like I said, they do have Velveeta packs that they have at the dollar store in a box that you can buy. Or I'll just put some water in a pot, and then I always have me some water, or I have me some some milk, or I have the what do you call it? The not the half and half. The what is the name of the thick milk? Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. I use the other milk. I buy a couple of things of that, and I can make my own cheese. If I don't have that, I just put me some milk in a pot, and I have shredded cheese all the time, and I just put it on in there and keep on stirring it on low heat, and it'll melt itself. And I put it on my macaroni. I don't do that, So, and that's another way you can say it. I try to teach my cousin that y'all got way more kids than me. Y'all need to be going up here to the store and making your own stuff. You can make your own hamburger helper for you and your kids. You don't have to necessarily buy that from, that together. You season your meat up and things like that. Buy your own noodles and things like that and your own cheese. You really don't need that. Just saying. Have y'all heard any truck drivers been talking about they, some of them are laid off and some of them say they don't get that many loads like they used to. Because y'all know truck drivers used to be working mad overtime. They don't have it no more because there are nothing at the ports. Just saying. There's nothing at the ports no more. Yep, $4.50 to $5 for a family pack, Deborah. Yep. Said potatoes. Yes, I got a nice pineapple apart from Home Good or TJ Maxx, I think. I need to get one of those. I think I'm gonna go on Amazon. They got and get me one. California has so many food banks. No one should be starving. I used to volunteer. Really? Okay. And that's something I do want to do with my nonprofit. I do want to volunteer. I just want to volunteer. I want to until it get my nonprofit get to going. Just I don't care if I have to take money out of my own pocket. I just want to be able just to those people that I see that are under the bridge, have like a care package for them and things like that. And it's like, well, you're gonna be scared to walk around. I said, no, God gonna protect me, so I'm not gonna be scared to walk around and do whatever they're not gonna do nothing. Clothes and stuff to women's shelters and things like that. Baby, y'all know the Goodwill. The Goodwill should be ashamed of themselves, y'all. Do you know they are charging prices like they Walmart or Target? Baby, the Goodwill has lost it, baby. I go up in there from time to time too and see what they got in there. No shame in my game. I'll be looking for like blazers and stuff and slacks and stuff. But honey, the Goodwill prices then went up. Just saying. You go try to go to a Goodwill, honey. You might as well be going to Target or Walmart. But they didn't went up on their prices. Just saying. You said, see, I was raised to eat whatever was cooked. My daddy always told me years ago, eat flour, meal, milk, and beans in your house so you won't never go hungry. You right about that, Deborah? You right about that? Nope. And if you got to eat beans and cornbread, that's okay. You ain't gonna be starved. I bet you that. Now, my daughter and them, they stay some different people, but I said, I bet you if your back get to hit your stomach, you'll eat it. So, yeah. Buy a smoked turkey, drum leg, and mixed in red beans and rice and some homemade cornbread. Oh, that sounds good. So buy a smoked turkey, drum leg, and mixed in red beans and rice and some homemade cornbread. Oh, that sounds good. Yes, Dee Dee, we gonna survive, honey. Y'all already know that. I even learned how to plant a garden since Orange Man been in office. I need to. I'm gonna have my neighbors help me. Cause they be having all kind of stuff over there growing. You said the chicken now is horrible. As soon as you soak it in vinegar, it breaks up. Some of it, yeah, some of it does. I only use breast meat and catch it on sale and stock up. Oh, okay. Well, it's only me and I don't eat that much. So when I cook, it be for the week, and there is a lot of things I don't eat not better than nobody else. Just know how to survive. Don't eat fried food. Okay, my sweet. Yeah, good mac and cheese is so easy to make. Most people mess up when they leave it in the oven too long. It's not creamy, it gets dry. Just long enough for the cheese to melt on the top, but that's easy to make. Yep, long enough just for the cheese to melt. Yeah, if they don't have nobody to pick vegetables because they have deported half of the immigrants that was doing that because the orange man thought those were the black people job. Girl, he thought the black people didn't work. To give me some potatoes. Yes, my hubby wanted hamburger helper and thought he was bringing me the box. No, sir, I'm making it homemade. It's so much better than that processed box. I used ground turkey and it was still fire. Okay. With some sweet Hawaiian rolls. Laugh. Hold on. Yes. Let me tell y'all something. One thing about us black people, baby, we gonna survive. We gonna survive. We gonna survive, honey. We gonna survive. So that's why I said I don't know what they got going on, but if if the port ain't open, look, we know how to cook up and stuff, so we gonna be just fine. And I'll be trying to teach my daughter how to cook stuff too. As well, I'll be trying to teach my daughter as well. Now, guys, let me get over here to this right here. Do y'all remember what happened in Montgomery, the Montgomery brawl? So let me tell y'all what happened. Y'all see how racist? No, I don't want to say that. I'm going to keep my opinion to myself. They wouldn't even let this man. So a black filmmaker says Amazon is refusing to upload his documentary on the Montgomery brawl, so he released it independently. Y'all remember the Montgomery brawl where them black people had the motherfucking folding chairs? They was going to town on their ass. So Amazon refuses to upload the documentary.
Did y'all see the Alabama brawl?
Yo, the Damon took his hat, threw it up in the sky.
You know who's not feeling good? Those white people, they ass whooped sitting on the dock of the bay. In Alabama, nigga, y'all see that shit? The greatest fight in the history of fights.
Because they say that black people don't swim.
I'm glad that all of those people had that man's back, and I am glad that that man got beat out of his fucking crocs.
Did y'all see the Alabama brawl? Yo,
the Damon took his hat, threw it up in the sky.
You know who's not feeling good? Those white people, they ass whooped sitting on the dock of the bay. In Alabama, nigga, y'all see that shit? The greatest fight in the history of fights.
Because they say that black people don't swim.
I'm glad that all of those people had that man's back, and I am glad that that man got beat out of his fucking crocs.
Y'all can pre-order this. Amazon will not upload this. Amazon is refusing to upload this documentary of the Montgomery brawl, so he released it independently. So let me see. So you can go on his website and order this. Excuse me, and watch it. So he had to release it independently. So Amazon refused to upload the Alabama Brawl movie, and that's exactly why this story matters. The film made at Direct by Webs exposed the real history behind the Montgomery riverfront and what happened when the past collides with the present. They are now releasing it independently for people, by the people. Pre-order Alabama Brawl today by clicking the link in the bio and watch it 48 hours before the public. Let's see, your support proves that our stories don't need permission to be told or distributed by mass companies. So this right here, they said put it on Tubi or YouTube. So let me see. So I think you can go here, direct by web, and watch it. He did a documentary on it. Amazon wouldn't do it. Amazon said, hell no. I'm not going to put that up there, but y'all whooping our ass. No. That's what Amazon said. I'm not going to show it. Y'all whooping our ass. No. So Amazon wouldn't do it. Amazon said, hell to the fuck no. And I'm not going to upload this. Y'all whooping our ass. Yep. Sorry, sir. That's how it's going to be from here on out. Y'all fuck with us. We over here mind our own business. So if y'all come over here and fuck with us, that's what y'all going to get. Just saying. Just saying. Now, guys, y'all remember the 80s and 90s. Let me tell y'all something. Look, this is me. Now you are 70s, 60s babies. Y'all know how we used to have our hair, y'all. Look at this.
She didn't walk into the beauty shop for gossip. She walked in to remember who she was. The dryers hummed like gospel choirs, the hair thick with oil sheen and truth. Her stylist didn't just part her hair. She parted the pain. Each comb stroke untangled something deeper. That conditioner.
Look, my hair, I got pictures of my hair. I look like Marques Simpson. But back then, I was looking cute. I had went to Freaknik, I went to Freaknik so I could get my hair and stuff done. It's a ponytail, but it was really high, like Marques Simpson. I was looking cute, y'all. I looked really cute. I'm about to bring my pictures up here one day and show y'all. Now, I had these hairstyles. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I had the hairstyles. I surely did. Now, that pump it up spritz, baby, that was my best friend. I'm even playing. That pump it up spritz
didn't just detangle her hair, it detangled her thoughts. When the mirror turned, it wasn't just reflection, it was recognition. The cape came off, and so did her insecurities. That press wasn't just silk, it was strength. That blow dryer didn't just dry hair, it dried tears. She didn't chase peace. She sat down and found it. That shop didn't just do hair. It resurrected confidence. Because every woman knows that feeling. When you didn't just get your hair done, you got your power back. Backspin Chronicles, the beauty shop. She didn't walk out, she floated. She didn't walk into the beauty shop for gossip. She walked in to remember who she was. The dryers hummed like gospel choirs, the air thick with oil sheen and truth. Her stylist didn't just part her hair, she parted the pain. Each comb stroke untangled something deeper. That conditioner didn't just detangle her hair, it detangled her thoughts. When the mirror turned, it wasn't just reflection, it was recognition. The cape came off, and so did her insecurities. That press wasn't just silk, it was strength. That blow dryer didn't just dry hair, it dried tears.
Baby, I had every type of hairstyle. I had all the hairstyles. Do you hear me? I had all the hairstyles. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I did. I had all the hairstyles. The pin up, everything. Let me know that y'all have some hairstyles. Look, let me tell you something. White people get more stamps than black people. Believe that. Believe that. They trying to act like the black people are the one getting all the food stamps and the free benefits. Then you hear Marjorie Taylor up there at the Capitol talking about she not She decided with the damn Democrats talking about her kids need their Obamacare. You mean to tell me Marjorie, Marjorie Green, the one Jasmine Crockett then roasted her ass? You mean to tell me, Marjorie Green, you a millionaire and your kids get Obamacare? She done said, hell no, I ain't gonna pay for their medical. She said she ain't signing shit till they extend that Obamacare. She said her kids get Obamacare. Now, baby, you know that had to be a lot for Miss Marjorie Green to come out here and say that her fucking kids and she a millionaire get Obamacare. Now, I'm just saying that had to be something for Marjorie Green to come out here and say that her kids get Obamacare. And if this bill goes through, that her kids' Obamacare is going to go up. Her kids are going to be paying more. That's what Marjorie Green said, y'all. You know, bad built, bad tan Marjorie Green. She said her damn kids get Obamacare. Her grown kids are getting Obamacare. So she said she can't do it. She told Trump she wasn't going to do it. She said because her damn kids get Obamacare. Now, hey. Now, that had to be something for Marjorie Green to come out there and say that. Marjorie Green said, shit, look here. My kids get Obamacare. My grown kids get Obamacare. And I can't have you going up on it. Now, hey. Now, for Marjorie Green to come out there and say that, okay. I can't stand Stephen A. Smith, y'all. I can't. I can't. I cannot stand Stephen A. Smith. I cannot. I cannot. But just saying. But like I said, I think the orange man want a black woman. I'm just saying. I think he want to come over to the color side. I'm just saying, y'all. I think he wants to come on over because he said the beautiful black women. That's what he's saying. Beautiful black women. All right. You say so. Now, they are saying that they're going to keep the government shut down until they sign a bill that's going to extend Obamacare. Now, I can get down with that. And I think Marjorie Taylor Greene, she is saying that as well. She said her kids need the Obamacare. Just saying. Just saying. Now, let me tell y'all something. Kamala, I think her black side thing kicked in. Kamala, she cussing now. I guess they saying y'all want to, we was trying to act decent. Y'all know how we do as black people. We really try to act decent, but then they keep fucking with us. Then we just got to bring out the other side. We don't want to do that. And I think Kamala, she done got her other side, y'all. Kamala is on here cussing, y'all. I ain't never damn Kamala could cuss. Kamala on here cussing, y'all. Look.
There's so much about this moment that is trying to make people feel like they've lost their minds. When in fact, these motherfuckers are crazy.
The black side
because there's so much about this moment that is trying to make people feel like they've lost their mind. When in fact, these motherfuckers are crazy. Because there's so much about this moment that is trying to make people feel like they've lost their mind. When in fact, these motherfuckers are crazy.
Baby, look, Kamala said, look here, I tried to be decent. You know, I'm educated. I don't want my black side to come out. I'm trying to keep it in, but shit, you motherfuckers is crazy. I got to let you know. Motherfuckers is crazy. Kamala black side and kicked in, you know, she let your ass have it.
Because there's so much about this moment that is trying to make people feel like they've lost their mind. When in fact, these motherfuckers are crazy. Because there's so much.
Look, Kamala was trying to be decent. I give it to her. Kamala was trying to be decent. She wasn't running around here trying to be cussing and things like that. But hey, she said she ain't the president, so she gonna say what the fuck she want to say. Her black side and kicked on in, y'all. She said these motherfuckers is crazy. Now, everything that she said that Trump was, the orange man was gonna do, he is doing it, baby. Just saying. Just saying, y'all. People, I guess they're gonna just, you know, say what they want to say. You might as well. She ain't president. I would just go ahead on and, you know, let my side come out too. Yeah, you know, I tried to be, you know, cordial here, but shit, y'all don't want it. Y'all don't want the cordial side. So, I'm just gonna let it hang out. I tried to be nice and talk proper, you know, and things like that. And y'all don't want it. So I'm just gonna let my black side come on out. That's what you want? That's what you want? This is what you're gonna get. Y'all been, you know, you've been wanting the black side to come out, so I'm just gonna give it to you. This is what you gonna get. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about Kamala cussing now? Kamala's not being the So what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? That Kamala to start coming out here cussing now. Now I think it's okay for her to come out here and cuss because she's not the president. Okay, guys. Now I do want to talk to y'all about this. Let me see it. Wait a minute. Let me see, guys. Let me see. Now, I am going to the Brandy and Monica concert. Yep, on the 17th. So y'all be getting some footage from there. I'm going to the Brandy and Monica concert with my sisters. My sister and my cousin. Well, I might as well call her my sister because she's my first cousin. Those tickets ain't cheap, y'all. Those tickets are expensive. Those tickets are expensive. We paid $245 for a damn ticket. You know, I don't want the damn nosebleed seat. So look, I ain't they okay. They on the floor. I ain't up in the up yonder. I ain't up yonder. So they want you to wear suits. You know, like wear kind of like suits and stuff to the concert. So now I'm going to be going there on the 17th, guys. So I'm gonna try to get y'all some footage from there from the concert or what have you. Then y'all know next month, y'all know I will be at BravoCon. So y'all gonna get a lot of footage and y'all gonna get a lot of good stuff going on. Because I go to Bravo, you know, I do all this stuff, you know, go to these different places to give y'all good content. So if y'all can't go to BravoCon, y'all gonna go with me to BravoCon because I'm gonna be filming everything while I'm there. So hopefully I get to, you know, film, you know, take a picture with Portia, Nene, Phaedra, Cynthia, and also I got a special thing that I'm doing. I didn't pay a lot of money to, you know, to get there, but I'm going. So I'm gonna be there for 4 days, 4 or 5 days. But I am going there. Then I'm going to Winter Wonderland, and y'all know Winter Wonderland is cutting it close for Christmas because it's on the 20th. So that's really, really, really cutting it close. But I there's no time back now. I already got my ticket for Winter Wonderland. I got my tickets for BravoCon. So I am cutting it close. I told my kids, I said, well, y'all out the house. I said, the only person left is Bella. Bella's 14 now. I said, I already told you I'm gonna start traveling. So yeah, I'm gonna start traveling and doing my thing, you know. It is what it is. You know. I didn't raise y'all, so I got to, you know, start doing my thing. So yeah. Now, take in mind, I hope they get the government shutdown under control and make sure they have the traffic control people. Because let's see, Vegas, Atlanta, Benjamin. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. So I said, Lord, I'm gonna have to start coming doing my channel maybe 2 or 3 times a day. I'm only on here 1 time a day, but I said I'm gonna have to start coming on more, you know, more on my channel because I got to get my tickets and stuff ready for the other stuff. So I'm gonna start coming on here more often. I'm gonna try to come on here in the afternoon, or probably more than that. But I'm gonna start coming on here a lot more often to give y'all content and stuff about what's going on. So I'm gonna be coming on more often than just 1 time a day. So I'll probably come on like at 12 or 1, and then I'll probably be back on at, you know, then I'm gonna be back on at 9. But I'm gonna be coming on more often than not. My Drop the T 2.0, I think I'm gonna do probably 2 to 3 blogs a week over there. I know for sure 2. If I can do more, I will. But I got to try to run both of the channels and then also do my TikTok and my Instagram. So I got to try to navigate all 4 of those channels. And then I got other stuff in the back that I got going on. So hopefully I'll be able to get it done. So that's my goal right there, to get that done. Tomorrow I do want to do a review of Beyond the Gates. I do want to do my last review for Hard and Hustle because I haven't done that yet with you guys. So I want to do that. So I'm probably do that tomorrow. and we're gonna do something else. Y'all know tomorrow's gonna be drinks in the chat, so make sure y'all got y'all drinks. I think I'm gonna go tomorrow and get a different cup water. Because I know they got another flavor out. It's called something gin. I think T Talk with Your Girl has some. So I think I'm gonna go get that tomorrow, so we can have something different. So I told y'all all the cup waters that I have reviewed. So tomorrow I'm gonna probably get some different ones so I can review them with you guys. So I'll probably get some different ones tomorrow. Then the grape infused one, I didn't too much like it, but they have spicy mango that I haven't tried. They have the espresso martini I haven't tried. They have the Long Island. I haven't tried that one. So I might get some of them tomorrow. So we'll see. So if y'all haven't got y'all no cup water tomorrow, please get y'all some if y'all can, so we can review them tomorrow. But I want to know what do you guys think of the cup water. Now, so far, the one with the highest amount of alcohol, which is 12.5, is the mango margarita one. That's the highest alcohol so far that I've seen since I've been drinking. So that's, So we're gonna take a look at them tomorrow. You said I don't support Amazon anyway. Okay, Valerie. You said my suite is working. Blue Cross Blue Shields. You said I'm with the dim. Shut it down. Yes, that's all I eat is chicken, fish, and vegetables. Fruit and red meats no good. Red meat no good. Okay. You said, did you guys get your inflation check? 200. What a slap in the face. Should be ashamed of themselves. We got an inflation check? I ain't getting no inflation check. Dang, whoa, I didn't get no inflation check. Did anybody else get one? You said, let me know if y'all got an inflation check. Hello, get a clue? Hello. Thank you for your support. Did y'all get it? I didn't get no inflation check. When are we supposed to get an inflation check? I didn't get one. Let me know if you got an inflation check in the mail. She married a clear man. Don't care what she say. Okay. I think it's about time someone starts cussing. Get a clue said. They showing up protesting at the book events and things when they should be at the Republican event. They should. Portia done jumped the fence. Don't support her anymore. Okay. He doesn't like black people. He sure doesn't. They are a long there. You said there are long wait times at the airport now. They are? Okay. I agree with that, but workers aren't getting paid. Yeah, look, I told y'all, I don't want no IOU. If you get paid every week or every 2 weeks, I don't want no fucking IOU. And then now they're saying that they're not going to back pay the people. So I know the people are really angry. So why the hell should I come to work if you said I'm not going to get no fucking back pay? So, hey, when y'all decide y'all want to open up the government, call me back. I'll go do Uber until then. They have no air traffic controllers working right now. That's what they're saying. Drop the T, always be yourself. All the time, Audrey. I have a lot of stuff to give away that I don't wear. That's what I be doing. But see, you know what? The Goodwill, they done lost their mind. Hello, Care Bear. The Goodwill done went up on their prices, y'all. That's why I stopped giving to the Goodwill now. Let's give it to, I'm just going to be giving it to women's shelters. Because the Goodwill, they didn't start acting like they Target or Walmart. I didn't either. How you got that? Yeah, how did you get a inflation check, Deborah? I didn't get no inflation check. Did y'all? Anybody else get an inflation check? Hello, spectations. Let me see. No, baby, it depends on where you live. I get a check. Okay, my sister got a $200 2 weeks ago. Your sister got a check too? Sorry, I didn't get no check. Did you get one, y'all? Not to be in nobody's business. I'm just asking. Kamala needs to be herself and stand for what she is. Person ain't going to win. What she can do for the country will. Right. Hey, get a clue. Inflation check. I ain't heard nothing about an inflation check. Well, the orange man dated or wrote. Now, I did hear on the news that they were saying that you gonna get a check. They said for $2,000. That's what they said, but I don't know. Ain't got no inflation check, but it depends on the city you live in, up to the government and budget. Okay, I haven't received an inflation check either. Okay, inflation. Go to Google, look it up, and to me when you think they are out and people ain't getting them. Did you do taxes in 2023? No, I did not get a check. I haven't heard anything about it. You said go to Google? Okay. Yes. Now I thought they said on the news. I heard this a while ago that you're gonna get a check for $2,000 for inflation, but I haven't heard anybody get one until tonight. And y'all say somebody said they got a $200 check. Now, is that for the kid? Is it just $200 per person, or do you get a different amount for the kid? Let me know if you get a different amount per kid. Well, y'all know Portia is dating she's dating a man and a woman. Now they have found the man, which is Sway. They say he owned like hair suites and stuff, owned like properties and stuff like that. So he's now if Portia was gonna go that route with a woman, I thought she would go maybe with a femme, like a pretty girl, but she's with the other person. Now the young lady, she looks nice, but she's like manly. Her name is Sway. Now, and she has a twin sister. Now, I don't know if the twin sister's GAY, but Sway is, and Portia is dating him. Now, some people say they think it's for a storyline that she's dating him, but I don't know if I believe that. I think Portia. Now, people say they think she's doing that for a storyline. People say they think that she's doing it for a storyline. Now, and then I was over there watching Michelle A.T. Alien. She said, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, she said Portia is gay for pay. Now, hey, I don't know if Portia is gay for pay. Hey, I don't know what Portia do. That's what some people are saying. She's doing it because the man, woman, I don't know what her pronouns is. She go by. Is that correct? Am I saying that correct, guys? Pronouns they use. Am I saying that right? I don't know what pronouns she used, so I don't know if she prefer to go by. I don't know what she prefers to go by, so I don't want to get that wrong. So I don't know what's her pronouns, but she does dress like a man. So, but I don't know what she goes by. So we just gonna say Sway, okay, guys? Just gonna say Sway because we have not been told what her pronouns are. Do y'all know what her pronouns are? Let me know. Oh, so let's get now we're gonna move over to Love and Hip Hop for a second, guys, and make sure when you come in, you're hitting that thumbs up button, and also make sure you're sharing the video. And if you're new to the channel and you like the commentary, please think about becoming a subscriber, okay? And also, if you see that hype button, make sure you're hitting the hype button, okay? Now, y'all know we were talking yesterday about Mama D has told the table that 24 Hours wife is screwing Zane's brother. Selma is screwing Zane's brother. Okay? That's Sierra husband's brother. Okay? So there was an altercation. Who was wrong? Scrappy and Little Zane almost throw paws after Zane didn't tell a friend his wife was playing him. Now, do you think it's Zane responsibility to tell this man that his wife is screwing Sierra's husband brother? I think that's his responsibility. So let's get into it. Touch me. So guys, do you think that they should have told 24 Hours that his wife was cheating on him? Because they said that she got it in before she even went to Puerto Rico with Sierra's brother. So do y'all think that they should have told 24 Hours in Puerto Rico that his his wife was getting in with Sierra's brother? Do y'all think that's their business? What you would have told your friend? Let me know in the chat. Sonia said guys usually tell each other, okay. California not getting an inflation check, okay. Michelle has a dislike for Portia, so I take what she say out of her with a grain of salt. Okay. You said Georgia won't get one either? Okay. Does Wisconsin get one? Let me know if Wisconsin's getting one. Y'all let me know if Wisconsin's getting one. She said, well, Sway. You said Sway looked like he could be related to Kimmy Scott. Oh, yeah. Sway I don't know the pronouns she used. I don't know. But she is a girl. I showed y'all Sway. Didn't I show y'all Sway with Portia? I showed y'all Sway with Portia. I showed you that. So you won't get one? My sweet, you live in California? Now this is bad. I think the wife should be ashamed of herself, guys. I do. The wife should be ashamed of herself. I'm just being honest with y'all. The wife should be ashamed of herself. Now I'm just being honest. Now she knows that Sierra them know 24 Hours. So why would she be getting it on with Sierra husband brother? Now that's just trifling. That is trifling. That's trifling to me. That is trifling. Now that is trifling now. Now my Mama D, I will say she shouldn't have said it, but Sierra shouldn't have told Mama D because she know Mama D cannot hold water. So I don't even know why Sierra told Mama D that. I'm just being I don't know why she even told Mama D that. I'm being honest. I don't know why they told Mama D that. I don't know why that was told to Mama D. I don't. Let me I think Mama D should not have, just personally me, I don't think Mama D should have said anything. I don't think she should have said nothing. I don't think it was her place. Just personally me, but y'all let me know what y'all think. I don't think Mama D should have said nothing. I don't think it was her place to say anything. But, let me know what y'all think. Um so Sierra and them, they very messy. They very messy. This is messy. Sierra, but I don't think Sierra is taking nothing. So we're gonna look at Sierra and what she. Okay, y'all. So now they say that when women cheat, that the women always take up for the woman. So I'm not taking up for Selma. Selma is dead wrong for cheating on 24 hours with another man. And it wasn't no one time thing, it was repeatedly. And my whole thing is she had sex with the man, allegedly, before she even went to Puerto Rico. So maybe 24 hours, he's a good guy, I think, but maybe he's not giving her what she needs. You get what I'm saying? If you get my drift? Because why are you running over there to another man getting your back blowed out, but you married to this man? You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to say it's wrong. If you know that your husband is not giving you what you need, okay, you tell him, you go to your husband, tell him, what your needs are, and if he still can't do it, and if that's a big part of your relationship, the sex, then y'all need to make a decision instead of you going and getting your back blown out where people in the group that you want run with know who he is. So I'm going to say she's wrong. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that Selma is wrong for cheating on her husband with Sierra's husband brother? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. I think she's wrong. I do. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna make no excuse because they said when women get caught cheating, women take up for women. I'm not gonna take up for nobody. Y'all know my situation, and I haven't stepped out yet. I haven't stepped out. Ain't nobody even took a swift of this. I haven't did nothing like that. I don't do that. People think, well, things are going bad or whatever the case. Then you think that's okay for you to step out? No, I'm not even going to even use that for an excuse. Well, this is why. I'm 51 years old. I'm a big girl. I know that's a fucking cover up if I was to do that. So I no. And furthermore, I don't even know nobody to talk to. I don't. I've been with my husband for 25 years, so I don't even know how to. I don't even know how to date nobody. Just to be honest with y'all, I don't. No, so I don't know if dating is the same way from 25 years ago. So I don't know none of that because I have never stepped out on my husband, even though things are rocky and things have been bad. I have never stepped out. Now I don't know how these other women do it. I don't know, and I'm not gonna judge nobody, but I know what I ain't done and what I ain't gonna do. Okay. Now I don't tell other people what to do with their private business, but that's just something to me. When you take vows in front of God, you need to stand by those vows until you get a divorce. That's what that's my motto. Now, that's my motto, what I do. But I don't tell other people what to do. That's just something sacred to me. You don't play in God's face. Okay? That's just me. Now, I don't want to offend anybody else, but I'm just saying for me. So I have a right to my own opinion. That's just me. So other people might not see it that way. So like I said, I've been married for 19 years and been with my husband for 25 years. Okay. So, like I said, I don't know if dating the same way because I haven't dated anybody in 25 years. Okay. So, am I going to take up for Selma and say Selma is right for her to be married to 24 hours, right? Then you go over there and bust it open and wide for another man. I can't get with that. That's wrong. That is absolutely wrong. It's just wrong. So I'm not going to take up for Selma. It's wrong. Now, I hope you use some protection because nowadays a lot of women ain't using protection. A lot of women ain't using protection. And I be wondering to myself, this is just my thoughts. Now, let me just ask y'all. If you are dating somebody, when do you think it's safe to not use protection with that person? I'm just asking a question, guys. Just asking. If you are dating, when do you think it is not safe? When do you think it's okay for you not to use protection? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months? Do y'all go to the doctor and get tests done? When is it? When do you stop using protection? Can somebody help me out? Can somebody help me out? Yeah, let me know in the chat. I'm just asking for some help. No check for New Jersey. Let me see. Wait a minute. Guys usually tell each other. That's why I don't look at the show. Okay, so you don't get one. Okay. I wouldn't say a word because people get mad at. So get a clue. So if that was your friend, you wouldn't tell your friend that her husband. Well, just let me ask you. So if that was your friend and you knew her husband was cheating on her, guys, y'all wouldn't tell y'all friend. Now come on now. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I gotta tell my friend. If I know her husband is cheating on her, baby, yeah, call me big mouth, whatever. I gotta tell my friend because I would want somebody to tell me. So y'all saying if y'all saw y'all friend husband out and about with another woman, or just say your brother-in-law, your sister-in-law was screwing your friend's husband, you would not tell your friend? Now come on now, y'all. Come on, just be honest. Let's be honest and let's keep it a buck. Because how would you say you my friend if you wouldn't tell me that my husband is out here screwing your husband's sister or however it go? Now come on, because you would want to know, right? I want to know. I want to know. Now come on, guys. Now you mean to tell me y'all wouldn't tell? Swag's a twin. She had a twin sister and 2 other twin sisters. Okay. Yeah, I read that they were saying that she had a twin. No check for New Jersey. Y'all don't remember that whole sermon Portia did behind the pulpit talking about we need to save the lesbian. This is a storyline, in my opinion. We need to save the lesbians. Oh, Mama D should be on the show. Mama D shouldn't be on the show, in my opinion. Okay. You are right, Deborah. The day she said Claudia was in jail at the same time, Claudia was over there doing Carlos' show. Okay. Storyline for Portia, 4 women, not girls. Okay. Scrappy took the kids to a Falcons game and they are so adorable. I saw that. I think Bambi was with him. Who said she had ex with, who said she had ex with man before she went on the trip. That's what they said. I think Zane said that, because you know that Sierra brother got text messages. See, and you know what, y'all? Men are so fucking messy. Why did he keep those text messages? He got text messages of him and Thelma texting and stuff. Sierra husband, brother, got the text messages and shit up in his phone of him and Selma. Because him and Selma texting back and forth. And the brother is so like nonchalant with the shit. Like, yeah, I've been knocking Selma down. I said, what? You don't get to be knocking somebody else fucking wife down? Look, some dudes will take your fucking head off. I'm just being honest with you. Some men will take your fucking head off. I'm just being honest with you. You don't be talking about you done took somebody else's wife down. I think that's reckless. Just my personal opinion. Man that you done took his wife down. Now, I'm just being real. You don't tell no other man that you done took his wife down. Unless you want your teeth knocked out. That you gonna tell another man that you done took down his fucking wife? How do you tell another man you done took his wife down? Y'all know what I mean by took down. Now, I don't know how you do that, but hey, you want to tell somebody you done took their wife down? Oh, okay. Now, if you get your teeth knocked out, that's your own personal business by telling somebody you done took their fucking wife down. You get what I'm saying? Now, if you want to be that messy and tell somebody that, I don't think that's good. I was just trying to find that one clip here. Well, I guess we're going to have to go with Sierra. Sierra a little bit messy too, guys, because Sierra did not have to tell Mama D that her husband brother was taking down Selma. In my personal opinion, I don't think she had to tell him that. Just my personal opinion. I don't think. Wait a minute. Okay, y'all. This is the brother. This is the brother talking about he was taking down Selma. Now, this is messy. This is some messy shit, y'all. I just can't. I can't do no two people at the same time. I'm just saying, me personally. Okay. Now, this is when Cooley gonna say that he's been taking Selma down. Look, y'all. I just can't. I can't do no two men. Y'all don't judge me. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm just not. I can't do it. This is when they're gonna find out. So he said he knocked her down before she went there. They just got her a couple of days ago. Now, look. I'm just putting the information out there. He said the married women don't be acting like they're married. A couple of days ago, Selma, you gave this man. Oh God. She did something with the man a couple of days ago. You said yes, that's their place, but you don't know what relationship agreement they have. My friend, I'm telling. Okay, my friend, yes, but just an associate, no. Okay, if it were that close, like an in-law, no, because they will think you set them up. Oh, okay. No, I would not tell. I would mention it to the husband, maybe, but I just do not like people in married folks' business. Okay. Okay, we got the surplus tax refund, so we will not get a check. $250 for single, $375 for a parent plus children, and $500 for married people. Okay. All right. Thank you, my sweet. He better be quiet because 24 hours seem like he might hurt someone. Shit, he scared me, and I was watching it on TV. Men gossip more than women do. Um, Sonia, I believe both parents were there. Well, okay, so y'all just heard Coolio say that he said the married women don't be acting, and then Selma, didn't y'all see them text messages? Selma said, should she wear a skirt? Oh, should you wear a skirt? Oh, I know what that means. Talking about should you wear a skirt? Oh, look here. Should you wear a skirt, man? Oh, hell no. Should you wear a skirt? So you can pull the skirt up or wear a skirt with no panties on for easy access? Okay. All right. All right. Um, that's a little much, guys. It's a little much for me. It's a little much for me, guys. I just don't. I just don't. Yeah. Uh. Now, I just. I'm just trying to think of a good way to say stuff. I try to say stuff in a good manner. I do. I do. Some of these women are. I don't know. Some some of these women are. I don't know what to say, guys. Some of these women have no shame. Some of these women have no shame. I think Selma should be ashamed of herself. You said this is why there's a pandemic now in Atlanta, Dallas, and Houston. Yes, baby. Now I want to go there and visit, but mm, 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 uh, uh, uh. Just a second. Um, that's why I say, guys. That's why I ask y'all, guys. What is if you meet somebody and y'all feeling each other? Do you? Like I said, guys, I haven't dated nobody in 25 years, so I don't know. So I'm at this ask. If you date somebody, when is it okay for you not to use protection? Because what I'm trying to figure out, guys, if people are dating people, right, and they break up, how do you end up pregnant? So, did you not use a condom? Are you not on any for? So, my first question is, did you not use a condom? Because I'm seeing people out here on these YouTube streets. Okay, I'm not saying no names. How do you end up pregnant? By people. So now this is just my thought, just my opinion. when I see people who now have not been dating a person for longer than 6 or 7 months, right? They end up pregnant. My speedy radars go off. So, are you telling me after 6 months and the day and time we live in right now, you let somebody go on your ass bareback, or did the condom break? Those are my two things. If the condom broke, then okay. But if the condom didn't break, in this day and age that we live in right now, you let somebody go and you bareback? Hell no. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is there a time frame here that people are not using protection? Do you got to go to the doctor first, get your test done first before you will let somebody, I'm just saying. I'm just asking for a friend. Because there's some people in these YouTube streets, baby. And people are putting, they dating or whatever, and they break up. The next thing I know, people are pregnant. I'm like, what the fuck? How did you get pregnant? Y'all wasn't using that long. Oh, y'all wasn't using no protection? Oh no. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No. No. Mm-mm. And right now, I'm not talking about nobody's state or anything like that, but in Dallas and Houston, of all places, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. You look. If I was a woman in Houston or Dallas, you need to put on two condoms. No, No. It's a no for me. Now, I'm just saying what the news is saying. The news said that y'all got a very bad outbreak. I'm not saying that y'all nasty down there. The news is saying it. I'm just saying what the news said, y'all. That's all. So, I'm just saying what the news said. Just saying. It's going on now in Atlanta. Yep. So, look, that's why I said I've been married for 25 years, so I don't know what the do's or don'ts or whatever, how people are doing stuff now. But I know before I was, married and things like that, it was 6 months. So I don't know if that applies still, 6 months. Yeah, I did my 6 months, huh? Did my 6 months. Did the 6 months. But hey, everybody, all I'm saying, y'all, we got to watch ourselves because there is a lot of HIV and stuff going on right now. And so I just want everybody to be safe. That's all. I want everybody to be safe out here, okay? So if you're not married or in a committed relationship, if you out here in these, make sure you're just protecting yourself. That's all. Just make sure you're protecting yourself. That's it. All right, guys, we've been on here for 3 hours and 30 minutes. We try my hardest not to stay on here this long, but I do because I love talking to you guys. Remember, if you're new to my channel, make sure you think if you like my commentary, please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to grow over here. And please, if you did not hit the like button when you came in, please hit it on your way out. If you see that hype button, please hit that as well. Please like, comment, and share the video as well. Follow my other platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Drop the T. Please subscribe to my other channel, Drop the T 2.0. All right, guys. I will see y'all later on today for drinks in the chat. All right, guys. Everybody be safe and have a great day. Good night.